So let's see here. Let me get to the thing. So what we're going to talk about now, I'm going to pull up the new gag order, and you can thank all this fake info, which I'm sure is behind this new gag order, because, hold on a minute, I've got a video, my video is playing itself. Hey Janae, thank you for the super sticker. Hi Flower Girl Phillips and Ann, Kevin, Deborah, Debbie L. What's this here? GB, hi GB. So what happened was there's all this information that's going out there, and I talked about it a little bit earlier today, and just trying to explain why we have certain rules in place. So yes, we promote other people's channels here. I don't think, hi Carolyn P. I don't think there's any other channel that promotes channels the way we promote channels here, where we have channels cycling through every single night by Nightbot. And if you block Nightbot, you're not seeing it, but hi Raquel. But you're gonna see the channels going by, and I've got to put Bucky Ann's in. Bucky Ann, I haven't forgotten, I've got to put yours in there. So yes, we promote channels. If we do a collaboration with someone, of course we're gonna promote their channel. But if someone randomly comes on our panel and then starts posting out, spitting out the names of channels that I don't even know who they are, what they do, that's when, we stop them. And we did have somebody come on panel a few weeks ago and start talking about this channel. And I don't know about this channel, okay? So I say, please stop talking about that, because we don't promote other channels. And then some, people will go around and say, oh my gosh, she doesn't promote any channels. I am so happy that I halted that, hi Tina, because come to find out that this channel that was talked about, okay, is one that is spreading nothing but just conspiracy, false stuff, saying that, okay, hi Moonchild Pink, for instance, they collab with the people that are trying to get Chris Watts out of jail. That's the kind of people that they're collabing with, okay? People that have dressed up like Shadan as a corpse and thought it was funny, okay? That's the caliber. They're also with another person that exploited the Gabby Petito case to unbelievable highs by streaming the news and by coming with conspiracies like saying Gabby was shot, there were bullet holes in the trees at the crime scene, there were bullet casings, there was blood, all this crap that was fake and phony. Well, now all these people are finding each other again, doing their little collabs with their little lies about another case. They're like vultures on another case. So here they are, some of their things are, they're saying all of this stuff that's misinformation is real. So they're saying that these witnesses that have called into their shows that remain anonymous, they're real. That there is that party of 150 people, the house is a trap, a drug house, that people, the roommates everybody knew about everything hours and hours and hours before, they're saying. All of this crap. And you know what? They should be sued by the victims that they're defaming like crazy, because it's fake. They're not privy to these people's interviews. And they're going on and on and on, bringing this crap out there. So, money talks, I guess, and that's all that matters to some people, but we're going to keep bringing truth, and we're going to keep telling you, if you ask us, is this true, is that true? It's not true. It's all conspiracy. They also put out, the receptionist, the fake medical receptionist that came forward anonymously to talk about Bryan's medical appointments, right? Breaking all HIPAA laws, but, coming forward and breaking all of that. Also the hairdresser, right? Yeah, that knew so much. And hey, the fake Tinder date. This is what they are making a case of. And the best one yet is that fictional article that was written by that author. Well, the one person now said what they did. They went through that article and they took the fiction and made it facts, and now put it into a different list and is calling everything that fictional writer wrote. It's based on a true story, but it took a creative license. They took everything that guy wrote and wrote it down as facts. And they're going on their channel and saying these are the facts in the case. And that's what we're dealing with here on YouTube. Now, there is absolutely no doubt that the reason we have a new gag order is because of this. Because if people are witnesses, as these people said they were, as this woman said she was, well, then they shouldn't be talking. So now it's going to be clear they shouldn't be talking, since she did say she went to the police with this, right? And she's a witness to what she is saying, right? That the girls knew all about this and everybody was running around getting things ready. And this was factual. And she knew this. So let's take a look at the new gag order, okay? Because it's pretty interesting. New stricter gag order, right? All right. The District Court of the 2nd Judicial District of the State of Idaho, in and for the County of Lada, State of Idaho versus Bryan C. Kohberger. This is a balance between, there is a balance between protecting the right to a fair trial for all parties involved and the right to free expression as afforded both the United States and Idaho Constitution. To preserve the right to a fair trial, some curtailment of the dissemination of information in this case is necessary and authorized under the law. Therefore, based upon the stipulation of the parties and with good cause, it is hereby ordered. The attorneys for any interested party. So this is going to include even attorneys for the family, including the prosecuting attorney, the defense attorney, and any attorney representing a witness, a victim, or a victim's family, as well as the parties to the above entitled action, including but not limited to investigators, law enforcement personnel, and agents for the prosecuting attorney or defense attorney, are prohibited from making extrajudicial statements, written or oral, concerning the case, except without additional comment, a quotation from or reference to the official public record of the case. That means things that have already been released and are part of public record. This order specifically prohibits any statement which a reasonable person would expect to be disseminated by means of public communication that relates to the, hang on a minute, let me get the other page. Following. Evidence regarding the occurrences or transactions involved in the case. The character, credibility, reputation, or criminal record of a party, victim, or witness, or the identity of a witness, or the expected testimony of a party, victim, or witness. The performance or results of any examination or test, or the refusal or failure of a person to submit to an examination or test. So they can't say he passed a psychological exam, he was diagnosed with some kind of personality disorder based on a psychological test, that he refused to take a competency examination, something like that. They can't release anything like that. any opinion as to the merits of the case or the claims or defense of a party. So they can't say, oh, the prosecution's got this one in the bag, or the defense is going to use this strategy, or anything like that. Any information a lawyer knows or reasonably should know is likely to be inadmissible as evidence in a trial, and that would, if disclosed, create a substantial risk of prejudicing an important trial. Any information reasonably likely to interfere with a fair trial, in this case, afforded under the United States and Idaho Constitution, such as the existence or contents of any confession, admission, or statement given by the defendant. So they can't say, oh, yeah, well, he confessed to this and then they threw it out, or he confessed that he did it, but he had an accomplice. He confessed that he did this, but he was under drugs. They can't say anything like that, okay? The possibility of a plea, he's going to take the plea deal, is what we heard. He's talking to investigators right now. Or any opinion as to the defendant's guilt or innocence. It is further ordered that no individual covered by this order shall avoid its prescriptions by actions directly or indirectly, but deliberately, the result in violating this order. It is further ordered that this order and all provisions herein shall remain in full force and effect throughout the entirety of this case unless otherwise ordered by the court. Okay, and that is by Megan Marshall, the judge in this case. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Hang on. Okay. Over here. The non-dissemination order now includes any attorney representing a witness, victim, or a victim's family. So that means that Shannon Gray, who represents the Gonsalves family, cannot talk about the case outside of the courtroom. And this will get to the point that, I mean, it's getting crazy. And I think a lot of this had to do with perhaps some YouTube videos that have been made with the family and things that are said, because it's going to could hurt the victims ultimately and the victims' families, because it can be used by the defense. So that's really something that people should understand. And there's a reason that people usually aren't sitting around and they tell people not to sit and give interviews and to avoid the press, because your words get twisted. You see the misinformation that spreads. And that's why it's best usually for people to be quiet before the trial. Now, especially if they're going to be witnesses in the case. So if we go into the first page of this, it is hereby ordered the attorneys for any interested party in this case, including prosecuting attorneys. So they added to that. Now, the order specifically for any statement within a regional. Now, for the witnesses in this case, see, they're going to have an issue, because you're still having, this may solve, some things coming out, but people are saying, the attorney in Pennsylvania is speaking, and that was the one that represented Bryan in the past. But it doesn't look like he would be covered from this. Now you've also got these other people that are coming forward, like these neighbors, etc., that are saying about this craziness, that the girls were running around and this is a big huge cover-up, etc., etc. I imagine it's not going to be long before there's some type of action against these people, and then it's going to probably move so much to that if someone's saying, oh, they're anonymous, it's going to be not only the platform but the creator that's going to be in trouble for having people call in and disseminating information about a case that hasn't been tried yet, and it's false information that hasn't been vetted, because it's all going to be damaging to a fair trial. And not only that, the information that's being disseminated by these so-called witnesses is defamatory to the eyewitness in this case, okay, and the survivors. So that's another thing in and of itself. And I don't even understand how these creators sleep at night doing this crap, and the publications that are posting this crap. A lot of it, now you have People Magazine joining the ranks of that. Ridiculous. So I just want to go to where people's reactions. So I think people's reactions to this on Twitter are really telling. So let me pull up some of their reactions to this new gag order, okay? All right, so Brian Enton said, basically, no one can talk to the media outside of the court legally. Somebody asked to break it down. Someone replied to that saying, but this means only those who are involved in the case, correct? Not those who are retired FBI, police, lawyers who are not involved in the case, but just speaking with news and podcasts about it, right? And someone said this applies to only those who are involved in the case, not the people just spinning theories. Let's see. Basically, the judge had to make the gag order more strict than it originally was because parents of the victims and their lawyers have been doing interviews and releasing details pertaining to the case, so the judge wants to put a stop to that. Basically, pack it in until June. No new information will be released and no one can talk about anything. These are all comments on Twitter about this gag order. Way too many YouTube jockeys spreading misinformation, gossip, and speculation. Evidence presented at the trial will reveal actual facts. Exactly. Lawyers and PIs may be exposing evidence already known to the police that could get thrown out before they can be admitted as evidence during the trial. They're tipping off the defense in the article that the police have this evidence. Go back to this and get some more comments here. So, good. Hopefully, his PA, extradition attorney, will get the message and end his media tour and quit running his mouth. His violation of attorney-client privilege has me very concerned. Hopefully, here's another one. This is to keep the PA attorney quiet. I don't see how Kaylee's family attorney is hurting the case, but the PA attorney seems to be hovering an ethical line. Someone said this needs to be expanded to include the ex-FBI goons who are constantly talking about this case, who are all parroting the same line. This is an unethical and illegal breach of this case. See, having the preliminary hearing pushed back to the summer is more frustrating than any gag order. Who knows when any actual trial might start at this point? Yeah, it could be whoever's leaving this, and that's the way it works. Look at the trials we're waiting for already. Okay, some of these comments are just too stupid to even read. So someone said, so this is a protect, and they hashtagged the eyewitness in this case. Move. I'm just asking because my spidey senses are tingling. 4 murders. I don't give a dang who all is guilty. They need to step up. So now there's the harassment of the eyewitness. Someone said, it is interesting that I have been talking with Ms. Coffendorfer, that's an ex-FBI woman that's been spouting her own conspiracy about this case, about this for a couple of days now, and then this happens. Very interesting. Might show you how this judge is controlled by the FBI. Astounding. Okay, so, and this woman is telling Bryan Enton to stop contacting the one family, that there's 3 other families involved. Sorry, enough is enough. Someone said, I just heard that BK had contacted 1 or more of the victims on Instagram. Huh, okay, that's, yeah. Where's the source for that? People Magazine's anonymous source. Theory that he did not have much success with women and took revenge because they did not respond like any female responds to incident. Okay. Keep watching those podcasts. I support the judge on this tightened gag order 1,000%. People need to stop interfering and potentially damaging a murder case. I don't for a minute believe any leaks came from law enforcement. Let's see. It seems odd, all this gag order stuff. I mean, we know a lot about Walsh and a lot about Murdaugh and a lot about Uvalde and a lot about Parkland. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems really odd they're trying to keep everything on this case such a big secret. No, it's not odd at all. They're not keeping it a big secret. Unfortunately, these days I can see a defense attorney leaking something small that the defendant told them, so it appears that others involved in this case leaked it in hopes of claiming the defendant's rights were violated. Someone said, good. No need to jeopardize the state's case. Okay, so let's see. Someone said the judge has no control outside of his circuit, her circuit, or outside of Idaho, so no effect on People Magazine. That's great. Dr. Phil, oh, wonderful, another great source. The PA attorney, or even Nancy G., or anybody else outside of Idaho. What they have to find out is who is leaking the info to them. Let's see. What else do they have? If this will help the case in any way, then so be it. The whole case has been confused. Did he do it? If so, why? So many questions. And if they find him guilty, I don't think anyone will ever know his reasoning. Someone said this may help the case. It won't hurt for everyone to keep quiet a while if it means he gets sentenced properly. We certainly don't want anything to jeopardize the case and it help him in any way. Let's see. Someone said, is this for real legit? Because they misspelled law enforcement personnel as personnel, as personal. Seems legal documents would be almost perfect. Just curious. No, they're not. There's a lot of mistakes in legal documents lately. Saw this coming after the People Magazine story about the DMs. Then said, Bryan, did you see the People Magazine that stated that Bryan followed all 3 girls and direct messaged one of them repeatedly? Someone said, let's see here. I appreciate the judge not wanting to turn this into a circus. I feel like this should always be the case. It helps slightly to prevent trial by media and potential grounds for a mistrial. Surprised this isn't a normative action. Oh, and here comes one of the ones. Could this be because there's a second person of interest? No, Amber. Let's see. Good. It's a shame the judge had to do an amended order. There's been info leaking out from someone. Could be an officer's spouse, attorney, secretary, court clerk, etc. I've been surprised to see some of the info being leaked since the first order. Yeah. Is it info being leaked or is it lies? That's the thing, okay? And a lot of it appears to be made up crap lies. They don't mind letting everything that could almost make Bryan look guilty out, but now no one can talk. I smell a y'all know those dang, oh my gosh. Can't even go there. That's defaming the witnesses. Someone said, good, I want this case to be prosecuted as professionally and fair as possible. So how about those People magazine articles? So people, yeah, everybody's... Does the judge know Dr. Phil weighed in too? Can someone please explain this? Let's see here. I hope this includes a gag order on investigators close to this case, sources to make these misleading articles, and former FBI adding to the speculations. Zip it. Let's see. I had a feeling this was coming. Someone said, I'm not surprised at all. About time this happened. Let's see, I think this has to do with the chatty DA, as you would say. Okay. This is to protect the integrity of the evidence. They want to get it right, not feed the social media machine, which is so unhinged, it needs to be regulated. If people would stop with their unhinged, off-the-wall, insane, impossible theories, the court wouldn't be forced to take these steps. Exactly. Good idea, since they can destroy the case too. No more media interviews which leak the state's evidence. Honestly, I was expecting this. I'd rather this happen to protect the case than jeopardize it in any way where he might get away with it. So I'll be patient somewhat and wait. Let's see.
Everyone's out there talking about it, like
Yeah.
everyone. And
Right.
it's just they're going to say it's marring the jury. So they're going to have to move the venue or something, probably.
Let's see what someone better watch out, Bryan. Next thing we know, Judge Judy. Okay, let's see. They're talking about that wasn't for Bryan Kohberger, but let's see. Let's see what our. Okay, let's see what I want to see what this ex FBI agent says. What kind of conspiracy this is? Let's see if she says this is a conspiracy. Let's see her take on this. Oh, she says, I wonder why this order was issued. It's not too hard to figure out. Let's see what they say. Let's see. Do you think this is regarding the leaks to People magazine about Instagram DMs to the victims and that BK was served a vegan pizza? Didn't touch meat at the Mad Greek? Yeah, because they came out and said, okay, that someone said that he went into the Mad Greek restaurant. Now, we thought that could be a possibility. But where is the person that said this? And who is leaking this information out? Because that, where is this? It only comes from People magazine.
It was from someone who worked with them.
Right.
He said he had visited the place twice.
But through People magazine, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. The duty of confidentiality to one's client survives the duration of attorney representation of that client, as does the attorney-client privilege. The PA public defender who repped BK through his extradition hearing spoke publicly in violation of each. Let's see. Well, the defense attorney spoke yesterday on the case and DNA, and my first thought was gag order applies for her too. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good thing, but I don't think it's still. I think we're still going to see more happening because it's these fake and false witnesses that are coming forward. You know, in Chris Watts' case, for instance, we had Trent Bolt and we had that Andrea lady. In this case, we have had so many unvetted, in my opinion, fake witnesses that have come forward. The TikTok lady about the Tinder date. We've had all these people that have been quoted in these articles, all these people that have been going on to podcasts and YouTube channels, and then that fictional article that you literally have a YouTube creator saying that they're going to give that out as facts of the case. So it's crazy.
Do you think a lot of these witnesses get paid? These people that speak up?
Some of them pay, like Radar Online, I believe People Magazine, they'll pay a little bit. Yeah, a lot of people, Daily Mail pays. Yeah.
And that woman who said that Bryan Kohberger was in the cell and he was out of control, that was all fake, okay?
Yeah.
This is going to hurt the case, and I know there is freedom of speech. I understand that. Theory's fine. But this goes beyond that because people are victim shaming. They're making fun of the survivors, the victims.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And let's say one of these victims feels so bad because they're being, they not only do they have this tremendous tragedy they're trying to deal with and this grief, and then they're getting harassed at that weakest time. What if something happens to them? What if they do something to themselves? It's just, this can't be allowed to continue. It's disgusting how people work. It's like, you got a lynch mob out there and you don't even know the facts. You haven't even heard their interviews. You don't even know what's going on. And all you're knowing is through these fake witnesses or the very little bit you know through whatever's been released.
And it even goes beyond that. I mean, making fun of the way somebody looks, making fun of Dylan's lips, saying she had Botox. All of these things are disgusting. It's hurting.
Like a video game, but this involves real people in their pain. Yes, Stargazer, it does, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. You have creators calling them, judging the ones that were killed on their looks. You have them talking about the ones that were, are victims, that the survivors, the eyewitness, on their looks, on their like just everything. And now we're talking about, just like all of this illegal activity surrounding them. I mean, it's not even that they're even talking speculation now. They're having people calling into shows that they're saying, oh no, this happened. Our daughters are friends with XYZ and they were there and this is what happened. And people knew about this at 10 o'clock and it's all, do you even hear that? This is no longer speculation. They're actually putting people on the phone to act like they have this information that's real.
Mm-hmm. And it forms hate mobs too, because all of these people saying these things about the survivors, that affects them.
Yep, of course it affects them. It affects the families.
People.
You have the creators that put up that fake audio, and it's still up there on their channels saying that it's the victims screaming for their lives.
It's not even related.
And it's nothing like that, but they still haven't even taken it down because it's getting views. It's disgusting.
It's all about the ratings. That's all about the views.
All it is. And that, you see the collaborations that are occurring, the collaborations of some of the most despicable liars on this platform getting together, okay, and then just blatantly saying that I'm going to take this fictional article and I'm going to put this together as if it's factual, and I'm going to come to my platform and give this out as facts. So it's a dissemination of nothing but lies, nothing but speculation, nothing but someone's creative license. So if someone is making up a story based on the true crime, yeah, they're putting the blood was this way or that way, and just things that would one surmise, but it's not anything that they have real truth of, okay? So it's really scary that this is okay with a lot of people, and a lot of people are fine with this, not even understanding that it's going to jeopardize a fair trial, which could end up letting him get off if he's guilty even because of all this crap that's going on.
Absolutely, Carolyn.
So
I remember the people were saying about that glove. They were saying it was found. Yeah, because the other one was found in his house.
yeah,
And the other one was at the murder.
that's the other pair. That's the other one. It's a nitrile glove. I can pull out a box in my drawer right now of 100 of those same black nitrile gloves. That doesn't mean it's the match to the one that was found over there. And I hate to tell you, I went and looked this up from when this person was saying he found this glove. And there is a picture, and it is not a nitrile glove in the picture that they have. It is a men's thick, like leather, it might be pleather, glove that's in that picture. Now, suddenly it's turned to it's a nitrile glove, okay? So this is funny. Even if it was a nitrile glove, the police are wearing nitrile gloves. The crime scene technicians are wearing nitrile gloves. This glove was found days later by the garbage cans at the street. So what is more likely is that someone put it in the garbage can, missed, or the garbage can fell down. That's the more likely thing, okay? Then, oh, that's the matching glove. If the glove in his house had reddish stains on it, if it was used, they wouldn't say one nitrile glove. They would say a nitrile glove with staining on it, a used nitrile glove that appears to have some type of substance on it, okay? They wouldn't just say one nitrile glove. And then somebody went so far as to say, oh, he only wore one glove on the scene. What? All because someone said, and someone's been saying, oh, look, I found this at the scene. This has been attributed to Bryan. It's now because of the search warrant and the one nitrile glove. It has to be related to that. The one at the house has to be used. No, it's not used. If it was used, they would have put the substance on it. They're off to the races. They're saying that there's no way that that's all they took out of the apartment, that there were notebooks and books and all of this stuff, and it's all a lie. And everything that they were carrying out there was not their equipment, because they could never bring that equipment there because it would cross-contaminate the scene. So now they've already brought this cross-contamination in there. So the defense must be like, wow, this is so easy for us now, okay? So we'll just say, oh, yeah, of course you brought those hairs in because you cross-contaminated the scene with all this stuff that you put in there. I mean, it's ridiculous.
He could possibly get off, if he did this, he could possibly walk. Because of
and
this.
all of this stuff out there it's tainting the jury, because let's say they say, oh no, I didn't hear that, but then in the back of their minds, oh yeah, they cross-contaminated that whole scene, that's right. So these hairs, I'm not going to give them any credence, let's say if they are the victim's hair, because I've heard all about it, that they cross-contaminated the scene by bringing stuff in there.
This is
Hopefully
terrible.
they had a different group of police at the one house and then a different group of
Bringing
police
you back
at
to the blue
at the other
gloves.
house.
Yeah, the blue glove on the refrigerator, right there, Carolyn P., on the Watts case? Right. And the blue gloves on the floor in the bedroom, right? Exactly. I don't get it. If anybody wants to call in, just let me know. Tell me you've sent me an email and I'll get it. But, hi, Norma. All I can say to all these ignorant people lying, making up stories, better start praying that all of this doesn't come back on them and their families just to make a buck. Shaking my dang head. Yeah, I agree, Norma.
It's all about the money, guys. That's what
So
it
it
is.
is. They don't care about anything but that. And I mean, some of them have just been the attacking of these people. It's crazy.
It really does hit home for me a little bit because of my situation and my room, what he went through. And I feel like this is awful. I mean, you think these girls aren't online? You think they're
Of
not
course,
hearing
yeah, of
this?
course they are. That you can't help but not hear it, even if you try not to hear it, and then someone tells them, "Oh, I'm so sorry," like they're doing this to you. Then their natural things are like, "Well, doing what to me? What are they doing to me?
I mean,
What are they saying about me?"
Dylan was in complete and utter shock, and now they're surviving guilt. That's a real thing. That is a real thing.
And
That's
we don't know.
awful.
We don't know what she said. There's interviews that she's done that we have no knowledge of. So all of these people are just surmising everything. But now, I mean, putting fake people in through to say that, wait a minute, this is not what you've been told. This is not what happened. There were people in and out of that crime scene. This is what they're saying. They're saying that some woman is calling and saying that she has knowledge because I believe she's saying her daughter is friends with the people that are the friends that were called, and people were in and out of that crime scene the entire morning for hours at a time. So now what's going to happen is that's being spread, that crime scene was contaminated. Okay? And now they're even saying that that sheath could have been planted. And not to believe anything anybody's saying, because it's all fake, because it didn't happen like this. So this is horrible. And they're given a platform because these YouTube creators are just, it's money over morals. So yeah, call in. Oh, I have an insider on the phone. Okay, you can't give your name, you're anonymous. Okay, but yeah, your daughter knows them? Okay. I mean, anybody could call in. I could tell my niece, hey, could you call in and just pretend, to go with this thing? JD, can I ask you something? Was she vetted? Do you think she should have been vetted? She said she went to the police immediately. Do you think the police would be advising her to put out details that are not in anything that's been released on a YouTube channel? Okay, let's try to use our heads a little bit, JB. Do you not think that people have brought that to the attention of the police department and say, did this woman come to you? Is this woman really a witness? She's saying this happened. Do you think that's not going to get back to the authorities? And it hasn't already gotten back to the authorities that are going to check this out. How do they know it's not Bryan's family or someone deliberately trying? Of course, right, Gino? Exactly.
Exactly. Good point.
A friend, a family member, someone trying to mess this up, taint a jury pool, all of that.
And what these creators are doing, these YouTube creators that do this, that have thousands and thousands of views, it's plain dangerous. It's dangerous. It's immoral. It's wrong. And eventually something's going to come into place or come into play where there'll be laws against that. There will be.
Oh yeah, and for taking and for putting people on that are spreading this conspiracy in an ongoing police investigation, pre-trial. It's JP says free speech. No. Can you yell fire in a crowded theater, JB? I don't think so.
Kind of stop.
You're impersonating someone and you're impeding an investigation, you're putting out false information. Yeah, impersonation. Yeah, that's a thing. You're calling in and saying you're a witness to a crime and you're not. That's interfering with an investigation. Do you know that if Chris Watts has said he wanted Trent Bolt and then Andrea, taken to task for what they done, charges could have been pressed on them because it is a crime.
YouTube will probably crack down on it before the government even has to. Yeah, it's not free speech.
They would love to shut everyone up. See, Jimmy, I'd like to see if it was your family members that the trial was being jeopardized, and possibly the person that's responsible for this could find a loophole to get out of this because of this crap. I don't think, of course, fire. Okay, JB. Oh my gosh.
And also, you talk about disparaging the victims. There are the witnesses. There are people that talk so poorly about the victims. Some of the victims, they say crazy things, and it makes me sick to talk about them that way. They're not even here to defend themselves.
Hi, Oliver. She's not telling the truth, JB. If she was really a witness in the case, she wouldn't be going to some show like this and putting out information that's not in the public. She would have enough discernment not to jeopardize a case. Carolyn P says, wouldn't it be something if Bryan knew that there would be a feeding frenzy, the second part of his diabolical plan? I think TikTok is the worst thing that's happened to true crime, and it's made people have instant gratification. Oh, look what I found here. I found somebody's thermos. I found somebody's glove. I found this. I found that. And people can't even handle waiting for the preliminary hearing. They don't know what they're going to do until June. So then that leads people to make up crap. It's exactly what it is. They think it is a TV series. And they did it in the Watts case where they've kept it going, where you have some creators that are still going on and on and on, acting as that's an active investigation, and there's another person that's going to be arrested, and it's all fake and it's all lies. But they've been going for how many years now and strong? Almost 5 years and strong. Gail Goder's there for a reason. She wouldn't be a witness after that. They wouldn't be able to use her. Yes, and the witnesses in a case, they have a victim's witness advocate that guides them through the process. And the first thing they would say is, don't be taking your witness testimony to YouTube, to TikTok, to Twitter. That's the first thing they would be advised on. So that's even more proof. What in the world would she be doing that for if she was truly a witness? Apparently, she doesn't care at all about the integrity of the case. Hi, Janae. Hey, Peaches. If anybody wants to call in, just email me and I'll give you the number. I'd like to hear what you think, even if you have an opposing view. Tell me why you think that this person, if they really were a real witness in this case, would be going to a YouTube channel, to a podcast, to a TikToker, to give their testimony before a trial. Tell me why. There's already ones that are calling, the police messed up about a footprint, this and that. It's over and over. Let's see. Somebody wants to call in. Let's see. Get the number. Our only rules here are do not curse, Don't start screaming. Keep it civil, even if you have a different opinion, and no mentioning of other channels, please. Okay. Let's see.
You know, a lot of people want these things to be true because they want him to be convicted, I think. Some of the people. Just maybe a
But
small
they don't
portion.
even realize that if that's what they truly want, how they would be jeopardizing the trial. So let's see. But yeah, it's terrible. But if you'd like to call in, all you have to do is email. And if you block Nightbot and you can't see the email, let us know and we'll type it in for you. But you shouldn't block Nightbot. Oh, Margot and her Italian movies, yeah. She's going to have to be corrected on that. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if he murdered before. It's such a mystery.
I don't think so.
Hmm?
I don't think so. I don't.
Yeah, because it was so sloppy. Maybe not. So passionate.
Yeah, and I'm interested, what I'm interested in is the search warrants to be unsealed out of Pennsylvania. That's what I'm interested in, the facts.
Yeah.
I want to see what they seized out of Pennsylvania, out of the parents' house. I want to see what they seized from the car and from the trash.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, video
Hopefully
reel.
there's more evidence. Hopefully
Hello,
there's-
everyone.
Hello.
Hey, video
So, what do you think about all of this now?
I concur with everything you said. Everything. There's real life human beings on the other side of these YouTube streams that are being discussed, and I concur with everything you said. It affects the families.
Yeah.
And also there was 2 survivors also in this situation, so there's a lot of anxiety.
And one of those
and
survivors
stuff.
is an eyewitness.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just imagine how scared she is with all these streams going on constantly.
Now, let's say she does something to herself because of all of this harassment, then you've lost an eyewitness. You know, I mean, it's just, yeah, especially another life. It's another casualty of this. It's horrendous. Why do you do this to people? It doesn't make any sense. You think maybe some unsolved cases in PA should be looked at? I don't know, maybe Norma, maybe, you know, I mean, it's always a possibility. I'm sure somebody probably is looking at that. The Pennsylvania's really having some really bad cases right now, and we know he's locked up, but just some horrendous stuff going on over there. Let's see.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Don't forget to smash that like button for Mommy.
I don't know. It's such misinformation, and that, you know, fictional article, and that's exactly what that was, a fictional article. But having this person say, I'm going to take everything from there and put it in a list because it's facts from there. It's not facts from these.
No,
Okay,
it's not.
I could make up an article too. Think just what I know and then just fill in the blanks of what I think. Oh, yes, the blood was spattered 4 feet high on the kitchen walls. It covered the countertops. Someone takes that out and puts it there. It doesn't make it facts because it's
That's
just
right.
my creative license that I took with that story that was based on a true story. There's a lot of evidence still to be presented. Unfortunately, many media sites are just starting crazy rumors over and over. Please pray for the families. 4 babies lost. DM is the 5th victim. Exactly, Rich. Exactly. There's so much evidence that we don't know. There's all these interviews we haven't seen. All of that. People think they know everything, and they don't.
I've also seen like not just like in the last 24 hours, but the last 2 weeks, I've seen so many like secondary and third streams where they come behind themselves and try to fix what they did too, as if that's gonna compensate the
Oh,
family for
delete the
what.
video too, right? Delete it.
Right. Yeah. In some
Yeah.
cases, they do.
But the thing is now, what they're putting out there. Hi, Shelley Joe. Any new
Hey,
DNA
Linda.
collected automatically? No, run through CODIS for matches. They're putting this out that crime scene had I don't know how many people they're saying in and out of that house before the 911 call.
Which is not true.
Okay, and that all of these people knew, and it's crazy. Hi, Aunt Cheever.
We all know, based on the affidavit, exactly what happened time for time for time. There is no big, huge gaps as far as the murders go. There is a lot of facts that we already have. A lot. Just because people don't think they are, doesn't mean that it isn't so. Just because people feel like they don't have enough info, doesn't mean we don't have a lot to go on. I mean, from what I've learned so far from reading myself and listening to your streams, we have a lot of info so far about Bryan. And when I say about him, I mean evidence pointing towards the man. So there's people could sit on the internet and try to.
Right, but I mean, they keep coming on
Sway
and
the
saying this was
case.
compromised. It's going to be like, with they want another O.J. Simpson, where the person's guilty, but they get off because you've created so much hype and around things that, it's
Don't even
nuts.
exist.
Right, and so
Things that
a
don't
guilty,
even exist.
allegedly guilty man gets off
Mm-hmm.
because of all of that. It's crazy.
If he gets off, a lot of people are going to feel horrible.
You know damn well if anyone had walked into that house, the first thing they would have done is call 911. The moment they walked in there, they seen blood, 911 on their phone immediately.
So you're right,
So
and that's
we
what
know
we're
that
told.
the
They're
house-
told that they did place a call to friends, but don't you think the police took their cell phones and see when they placed the call to friends, and then see when the call then was made to 911 from one of the victims' phones? And it's probably a very short window,
Right.
not this huge window of hours that this person is trying to put out there.
Right. Trying to ruin, basically, that's what that's trying to do is ruin the crime scene. By
Right.
saying a bunch of people was there, which
And
never
for
even
hours
happened.
they were around cleaning up the
Right.
crime scene and
Right.
moving around and taking a whole bunch of stuff out of the house.
I don't think he was there doing cleaning.
And so they're traipsing through the blood, they're traipsing around the bodies. That's what they're trying to say. That's what they're trying to say.
It's crazy.
Prospective jurors hear all this information and it could taint their opinions. Even though it isn't true, if they keep hearing it over and over, it'll get drilled into their head.
That's right, because juries haven't even been selected or anything, so everyone's listening to this stuff.
Right, and it's going to prejudice the potential jurors because they're going to say, "Oh, that what crime scene was manipulated. There were people in and out of that. You can't take anything from that crime scene. That all should be eliminated. That shouldn't be admissible. That sheath was planted. They didn't like this kid, right? They framed this kid."
We got all these facts that point towards one person, but then there's this witness that says he couldn't have done it.
Right. He was just an awkward kid. He didn't do this. Come on. He
Right.
was framed.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is. Suddenly, when the Greek restaurant, the Mad Greek restaurant, made their statement, nobody ever came forward and said, "Oh, I saw Bryan there." No, they didn't come forward until now, again, through People magazine that's been spreading all this misinformation. It's so remarkable that everybody's going to People magazine to spread this.
Yeah, and people are going there to eat, and while they're eating, they're interviewing people and then using those interviews like they're real interviews. Talking to people while they're ordering food and stuff, and it's so weird.
Right.
As if that would be classified as like a legitimate interview.
Exactly. Everybody's going to the town, all these YouTube creators, oh, I'm going to go on location. You could say you talk to anybody, and anybody that wants 15 minutes of fame can walk up to you and say, yeah, I saw him at the restaurant. And how are you going to vet that information? It's nothing.
And they do sensationalize it because, like, I'll give you an example. They'll go, like, not just YouTube creators, but media too. They'll go live and they'll be like, the whole town's in a dark era, a dark spell. And, like, you can go and look at interviews from other people around town where they're saying, we're trying to keep our spirits raised, actually. We're trying to be positive right now. We're not, like, in a dark, cold era. We're, like, trying to be positive. But you go look at the news anchor on the TV and he or she's like, there's a dark spell over this town in Moscow. And they're like, people are like, no, we're celebrating the victims. We're marching for their lives. We're trying to spread awareness about this. It's not dark and oblivious here.
Really far.
So they are sensationalizing these stories, which is ridiculous because they're not really the type of story to do that.
But the only reason they're doing is because it sells magazines, sells
money.
Getting people to their websites, ad revenue, all of that, YouTube views, clicks, everything, subscribers. It's all done for a reason. The Frilly Farmhouse, one thing about it is science doesn't lie, so whatever people are saying is just hearsay. It will take at least a year before the trial, and people will forget and talk will die out. I don't know. Not if the defense is paying attention, which I'm sure they are. Just like how that glove they said was planted on OJ's case. That sheath could be the new OJ glove. Okay.
Which video is she?
I think she's just saying that she's hoping that this will die down before a trial, but if it's not gotten under control, no, I don't think it will. They better not get a hold of any pictures, police body cameras of crime
The
scenes,
damage is already
evidence.
done.
Yeah. Oh, when that comes out, they'll be, oh, look, this is how. That's not the way it was, and they've already dissect a word in the affidavit. They're saying that it means two different people killed them because of the wording from the police describing Xana's wounds as opposed to using the medical examiner to describe Ethan's wounds. Then, well, that means it was a different weapon and a different person that committed those murders. This is what they're going with. I mean, it's just their deductions don't even make sense.
I don't even think a lot of some people realize that the affidavit is the facts. It's like literally telling us the facts. You don't need to tear the facts apart. The facts are being laid out before you. And it is weird the way people try to dissect the facts.
Oh, yeah, because it's,
the facts are the facts.
It's fun to put this conspiracy in for these people, and the way they're doing that, and they just won't listen, oh, no. And then you even have ex-FBI, like on Twitter. I mean, I've seen this one just going crazy, and she went from somebody that seemed to be credible during the Gabby Petito case, but has gone off the rails now and is into complete conspiracy. And all the people that are commenting are just feeding into it, and they're like, oh, wait a minute. Does this new gag order mean that there's another accomplice? Where do you get that? I mean, it's crazy. But this ex-FBI person has them whipped up into a frenzy that something was going on, that this was sealed in the first place, that it meant there was another accomplice. And then when it was unsealed, she actually said something was missing. Okay, so she's accusing them of altering this. And then keeping something out purposefully. I mean, it's just more conspiracy on more conspiracy on more conspiracy. I think it was a mistake for.
I think the judge is a very smart woman. I think she knew exactly what she was doing when she issued the first gag order.
Yeah, it's just.
I think she knew. I think that judge was thinking. She was thinking, you know what? If I allow this to go on, this dude's gonna go free on our streets. I've got to put a gag order on this case immediately when he gets here. You know she had to have been thinking about all that with all the news speculation and stuff.
Yeah, but it's just, I mean, I think they're going to have to even go further than this, because this is not going to stop all of these people coming forward and saying that they are witnesses to this case. And, oh, yes, I know this. My daughter's involved. She was one of the first people there, and this is what happens, and this is when the call came in, and there were people in and out of the crime scene. I don't get why they're doing this. It's just crazy. It's, you're going to have next, if this follows the way other cases, the old girlfriends, those will be calling in soon. We already have the TikTok date, the Tinder date.
All we need now is Scooter to drive out there and point out to cops that there's a tissue laying on the ground.
Yeah.
And that would be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, just more things. You have more friends, girlfriends coming forward. This is exactly what follows. And then it's just, I think that there's somebody was murdered out there. I think that this person did this, did that. And it's just, it never ends.
What was that? He got upset because maybe his order wasn't right at the Mad Greek and he targeted. I heard something about that.
Is that what they said? I didn't even read that article because I just thought it was such. I won't read People magazine anymore because it's just complete crap.
And this is being put out to the public.
Hey, Rich, thank you for becoming a deputy rambler. We really appreciate it. Welcome, Rich.
Welcome.
It's just nuts. You want to call in, Rich? Just send an email. Let's see if anybody wants to call in. Just send an email.
We'd love to hear from you. I'll put it in the chat.
Old girlfriends, old boyfriends. Anna, Ann. Sorry, I called you Anna. Ann, it happens. Hi, Sherry.
And if you don't want to call in, you could please smash that like button for us, please. Just smash it.
A minute, but I can't believe all the people that believe this stuff. They don't ask for sources and stuff. I don't know. I never know why Missouri, right? Isn't it Missouri that's supposed to be the show me state? I don't understand why Missouri is the show me state, because I've found more skeptics from like the Northeast, from New York and stuff. I think we're the ones that say show me. I really think New York should be the show me state. I want it to be. I want to change it. Because I want New York to be the show me in black and white state. I think I can start that. How do these people start that viral, right? Instead of the.
And I'll be the facts, not fluff state. I'm in Massachusetts.
Show me in black and white state. Missouri is the show. Yeah, where is that from, though? I don't meet that many people from Missouri that are like that. I don't know. I think New York should get it. If not New York, New Jersey. Oh, really? You're from Missouri? Okay. Where does that come from? So my famous thing, you tell me anything, I'm like, show me. Show me. Show it to me.
Carolyn, I've got it. Pit bosses began saying that man is from Missouri. You'll have to show him. The slogan originated and has since passed into a different meaning entirely and is now used to indicate the stalwart, conservative, non-credulous character of Missourians.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, Barb, people used to be a reputable news not now. I don't know. Since they've moved like mostly online, a lot of people don't buy the publications in paper form. I think since they've moved online, they have to get people to their website, and they're going to do it any way possible. And being credible, being truthful, verifying sources is not a big deal anymore for them. And you can see, like, there's a lot of people, I guess, when they look and they say, oh, look, I'd like to start a TikTok account. I'd like to get a whole bunch of people. I mean, I can tell you that one channel went literally from 300 subscribers to almost 30,000 in a couple of weeks, putting out stuff like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So now when you have so many people that are trying so hard to get ahead, they might say, well, you know what? I don't really care. I'll put out a couple of things. I'll get to where I'm going, and then I'll start to be credible. But no, you can't take that back. Once you start that way, people aren't going to forget it. And while they may be like riding high now, especially if something is jeopardized, they're going to remember who did it. And they can delete. Their credibility is gone, and that's it. The internet is forever, as they say, so you can make or break your reputation based on what you do.
When you go from that low of an amount to that high of an amount, there's a constant expectation to create content. And that's what they're doing. They're creating content, false content.
Right.
To keep up with their followers.
To make more money, too.
Money.
To
make more money.
I'll have another salacious headline. We're going to have another insider. We've got, all these people coming in. We have these witnesses that are flocking to us to give us this information.
The more salacious, the more viewers, the more ads are sold.
Yep.
More money in the pocket of the creator, and that's why they do it. I mean, it's for the money.
Absolutely.
It's not worth victim shaming and allowing that to happen and being a part of that. When you say those things, you may not think you're a direct part of it, but you're an indirect part of it. I mean, these people could be watching it, and it's wrong, plain wrong.
It's terrible what they say about them on
Okay,
some of the
let me
boards.
see.
It's just terrible. I mean, I can't even stomach it. And it's so untrue. You see at the memorial service, other people that talk so highly of them, and their smiles that you can see. I mean, it's just lies.
Yeah, I mean, the family has asked to, for people to lay off of them, and they still can't take that. And like I said, it's just going to be a matter of time before the entire families of these victims is trashed, because that's what they do here on social media, and they get away with that on social media. And they'll go so far as to say that the families did stuff like that. So we've seen it in the Watts case, right?
Yep.
How many family members were implicated for the murders, especially with some of these same creators, the ones that said Chris Watts was innocent, and they were starting this big project, right? Okay. All of the people that were implicated as really being involved in it, innocent people, family members, none of that was off limits.
Right.
Do you think it's going to stop with that case? It's not going to stop.
Became connected to it.
They've already started to implicate one of the deceased victims' fathers as being implicated in it. That has already started. It's
Like
not based on history repeating itself. I don't think it's going to get better unless something serious is done. I just don't see it going that way.
And YouTube will put provisions in place before that
I don't even know that. I doubt it'll be YouTube, because YouTube is useless. Really, it is. There's been victims that have been complaining to YouTube over and over and over again.
Years.
I think it's going to be laws that'll change before YouTube does anything, until they're sanctioned the way that Facebook was when they brought them. Remember when they brought Mark Zuckerberg up there for stuff? I think that's what's going to have to be done to YouTube. And unfortunately, it may be when, like it usually is, something horrible has happened.
What if YouTube is prosecuted at that point? Then, I mean, this could seriously jeopardize this case. Really? This is serious.
Exactly. So Frilly Farm says, but there are some of us who just share truth on here, but you get no views if you aren't doing the drama or lies. Exactly, Frilly Farmhouse. And it gets frustrating because you think, like, do people just want lies? I mean, it's crazy, right? And it's really frustrating when you work hard to bring facts out, and instead you really don't have to work hard to bring lies out, because anybody can make them up. I could sit here and tell you lies about this case without even thinking, right? I could spill them out, tell you I've got some insider news. I can't reveal my source. I got a call today, somebody close to the case, and this is what they said, blah, 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 blah. and I would have thousands of people in here hanging on my every word, but I'm not a person that's going to be able to sleep at night doing that. Apparently, some of these people can sleep like babies doing that. So, yeah, it's frustrating, right? Because there's no integrity. Okay, integrity isn't valued on YouTube. In fact, it's downplayed, and the gossip and the salaciousness and the lies they're rewarded. People love drama and sensationalism, exactly. And so many people say, oh, I don't like drama, but they're always flocking to it. Oh, I want facts, but they're always flocking to gossip. So I don't know. I don't know how much of that is true. So it's interesting. I started that crime channel to share missing people's cases to help, and no one cares. I know. It's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad.
And the more people that go to these channels, it's going to change the algorithm, and that's what everybody's going to see. It's going to be all this crap. It's not going to be the facts.
That's what it is. And there's even, I mean, what I've seen with this case is that creators that had been about facts and that I thought had some integrity have surprised me, like big time. They've taken a deep dive, not a deep dive into information, but a dive off the level that I had them at, and they're scraping the bottom of the barrel now with these other people, and I just can't believe it. That they've even, there were some holdouts that I thought, yeah, okay, they're going to stick to facts, but not so much anymore. Has only allowed certain officers to be by two parties. Okay.
Well, you know what they say about greed. It is the root of all evil, is what they say.
I want to see, Kalani, please give me your source for that. I would like to see your source. She says the Moscow PD has only allowed its officers to be interviewed by Howard Blum, that guy that wrote that fictional article, and a TV news show. Can I please see your source for that? I'd like to see your source for that. And even if an investigator was interviewed by Howard, okay, he's got facts wrong in there. That is a fictional account. He can't even get the dog's name right in there.
Called the dog Morgan, not Murphy. Morgan.
Referred to victims
he had the rooms
mass
wrong.
murder as
How could
Barbie.
you have the rooms wrong of the girls and tell me that you're getting firsthand knowledge from an investigator? I don't believe it.
He's
Sorry.
an author.
Please email me. You can get my email. Email me the source for that.
You may change my picture, Shelley Joe.
No. I don't want a name like that. I want a source. You had to get this source from somewhere where they are mentioning that. So you got it from some type of an article. I'm sure you didn't speak directly with the captain you're giving me. Where did you get this? Could you please email it to me?
I'm sorry, I say it's BS because there's a gag order. I'm sorry. I don't think any officers involved
I call BS on it for a lot of reasons. A lot. And should I make a call to the, and say, is this article, I heard this article is truthful, and that one of your investigators gave an interview to this Howard guy, and this is factual. Everything in this article is factual. Is that correct? And I guarantee you they will tell me it is not. No, now he interviewed multiple officers for his piece that neither the MPD nor the officers denounced it. Oh, okay. So they didn't denounce it, and it's his word that he interviewed multiple officers. Okay. How about I check on that? Okay, I will. I'll commit to checking on that.
I'll write it down for you, Carolyn.
All right, because I have a contact over there where they have sent me the discovery. I'll check on that. I'll ask them if that's true, if this Howard Blum had interviews with these officers that you mentioned, and if that article is factual. Okay, I'll check on that.
Don't you think most of the officers want to follow this to the end and just see him convicted,
Yeah.
as opposed to making trouble so that he can't be convicted, especially
you
once they
didn't
saw the
read the
murder scene.
article, no? Nor did you see the TV news piece, but you rely on online forums. No, I did look at his article, and I saw the mistakes in it, okay? And I saw what he was doing. It's a fiction piece based on a true crime.
We talked about this
He got
yesterday.
important things wrong in there. Facts that anybody that knew the case would get right, he got wrong. Very relevant things. How can he get Dylan's room wrong and write an accurate piece about it? I mean, it's lost its credibility there.
All of his
Yes, and
credibility.
check if that. No, I know they have an Officer Gunderson. I know that. That I know. He's listed right there. Go ahead and look. That's a no-brainer. But do I
Doesn't mean he was
believe that
interviewed,
doesn't
though.
mean he was interviewed by this Blum guy? It doesn't mean that. Okay, I could interview somebody and then write a piece. It doesn't mean because I interviewed that person that everything in the piece that I wrote is from that person and factual. It's a matter of semantics. Hey, I wrote this article about the crime. Oh, really? Did you interview anybody? Yeah, I did. I interviewed this officer and that officer. But I'm not saying that I put what they told me in that piece or that I didn't use my creative mind to fill in a bunch of blanks. And it's pretty evident when I can't even get the name of the dog right or the room location right or even the right floor.
I'm going to believe an affidavit and a search warrant and the paper where the
It's
official
a piece
paperwork
with
over an
interviews,
artist.
quoted police officers directly. You might take issue with poetic license he took in some parts, but he interviewed multiple officers.
It's not poet. Did you just say poetic license?
She said that.
That's not. No, it's a mass murder. There's no such thing as poetic.
Why would the
Poetic
officers jeopardize what they are working hard to build a case by giving an interview? It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
They would never consent to an interview, like Elle said just a minute ago. That it hurt the case. That would jeopardize their entire case. And they're with the prosecution. They want to see this guy, be convicted for his crimes. He wouldn't be convicted for his crimes if they did interviews. The defense would use that. He would walk. Use common sense here. Critical thinking. I mean, come on, please.
And he referred to the victims as Barbie.
Oh,
Yeah, as Barbie dolls, right? And you know what? You're saying also that the MPD has not denounced the article, so it must be credible, right? It must be true. No, that doesn't mean that.
It's not the police job to do that.
But go ahead and call them, Carolyn. You're going to call them.
I will. I definitely will. Because it's BS. Because I don't denounce. Okay, Kalani, a lot of stuff written about me isn't true. I don't give it the time of day. I don't go around denouncing it. Doesn't make it true. It just means it's not even on my radar. I don't care, which is probably they've got way bigger fish to fry. They're not going to care. If this is going to go through, then they're going to say, don't use our name and don't say that we corroborated in this article or gave you facts that you wrote when you clearly have the witness's room on the wrong floor. Okay? I mean, it's common sense. They probably think it's so ridiculous to even comment like I feel.
when did these police supposedly get interviewed? Because there's a gag order.
I keep asking for Kalani to tell me where it is written. She keeps telling me that it's in this Dateline, okay? And I've had people that have watched the Dateline and didn't hear that. I will go again right now because there may be this over here. Let's see here.
We'll try to get to the bottom of it, but this is one of many things that is a problem. It's going to hurt the case. If this keeps happening, it's going to hurt the case, and people believing it like nothing. No, you can't. Nothing came out on the affidavit that said this stuff. It would have been there.
You damn well know the
Okay.
affidavit ain't that referred to the victims as Barbie dolls.
Agreed.
No way would the prosecutor ever allow that.
That's
He
in
totally made up a story and put it online for profit.
Okay, so why don't you listen to this, Kalani, okay? ABC News. A best-selling author of crime stories and other nonfiction works. Okay, crime stories and other nonfiction work. His crime stories are fiction. Is working on a book about the stabbing deaths last fall of 4 students at the University of Idaho. Howard Blum has a deal with HarperCollins Publishers, which has not yet announced a title or a release date. His previous books include blah, 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 blah. Blum has been reporting on the Idaho killings for Airmail. Okay, seriously? Airmail. Not a credible news source, okay? Number 1. It's a website, his own, I believe. The digital newsletter. A digital newsletter is not a news source.
It's his own.
Co-founded by a Vanity Fair editor-in-chief, Graydon Carter. Vanity Fair is not a news publication. Okay? And this is not by them, but it's by a former editor-in-chief. Okay? Try to look at that. Try to use Airmail as a source on any kind of a collegiate paper or anything. They would laugh at you. So that's not a credible source. Now, here's what Howard says. I hope to tell a suspenseful, factual story that will put readers in the midst of events and help them understand what really happened in the still of the night in Moscow, Idaho. He said in his statement, and not least why it happened, because he knows this, right? Okay. See, and that's what it says about him. Does it mention any of his interviews that you've said or anything of the kind? Just that he's planning on writing a book and the website Airmail.
Again, which is his own letter. Okay, it's his own newsletter that you can put your.
I could do that on my blog. I have a crime blog, so if I do that, and I say, "Mommy Ramblings," Carolyn is writing a story about the Idaho murders. She has been reporting on this on her YouTube channel and also on on the website True Crime Chat. Okay. That's if I'm lying, that's not saying it's truthful or it's any kind of a news source. It's like this. It's as objective as the host, as the writer, as the blog, as the website.
Hey, Deborah.
And I'm searching through all of this and have yet to see where MPD has validated this man, has said that they've agreed to interviews between him and officers. Don't even see a mention of interviews with officers and Howard Blum in the same sentence, in the same article.
Seeking attention. Increase sales. Once you get the name out there, you can't stop it from swirling. Luckily, the internet's got Carolyn.
And let's see, here's another one.
Bloom wants his name out there because as far as
We all know.
he can get,
So that when he does write the book, he'll have people buying the book. That's why.
It's crystal clear.
Yeah,
why
I
he
just see
would
another
be pushing the case.
WFTV 9 has the exact same blurb about this author. Nothing about that he has been interviewing the investigators or that he has any inside information. Anyone can write a book about true crime. You see it there. It's flooded with books about true crimes based on
Yeah.
true crime stories. Okay,
I've read a lot.
anybody can do it, but it doesn't make it real or true or accurate. And the fact that he messed up so many key details, I don't think accuracy is his strong point.
No.
Just saying.
Well, he doesn't care about accuracy.
If he had read the affidavit, it was right in there where her room is, where Dylan's room is, what the dog's name is.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done a poll tonight, Mommy?
Have I done a poll? No, not yet.
You should do a poll. We should
Got a lot of watchers.
See who, you know.
Good at Destiny 101.
See who believes us, see who doesn't.
Do you think
Hi, Bucky Ann.
sensationalizing these crimes hurts the families worse?
I don't know, Kalani. I was looking at other things. I don't understand. So if you were, I don't know what was going on, but I'm sure. Let me see.
It would be another good one to cover.
Oh, because I think because of what you wrote there. If you're, I assume are you trying to speak about me? Because that's not true, right? So that's why your comment was deleted. Trouble is, people will read it and believe it, and research no further. And you know what happens, Stargazer? Those are the things that keep coming back over and over and over again. And no matter how many times you correct it, it keeps coming back. Because if it's a sensational thing, we've seen it in so many other cases. People don't want to believe facts, but they want to believe something that's just crazy.
And then in these high profile cases, you literally have certain people that come out of nowhere and hone in on the case and write pieces like this that are so sensationalized, referring to the victims as Barbie dolls, calling the dog by a different name, referring to the scene as something that it was not described as. I could go on and on and on. That article was sensationalized and very disparaging to the victims of the crime.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I agree, Video Reel. I agree, and it's quite
An
unfortunate.
extended interview version of Dateline the next day, and I don't know if 2020 did that. The author is not reputable. He's talking about filling his bank account. Exactly, Rich, and he already has, according to him, the deal with HarperCollins, where he's probably got a pretty hefty advance on something, and is making the rounds trying to get this notoriety and it out there that he's writing this book, hoping that maybe some of these fake victims will contact him, because then again, he could be like these creators that, well, they told me they were involved and they spoke to me under anonymity and I can't help it, and they just put it in there. They don't care. Sell the book.
Money, 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 money. That's what it's about. That's all it's about.
And all we want is a free like over here.
You're right.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Nobody out there is telling the truth. No, it seems like nobody
I've
out there.
lost a lot of respect for a lot of people that I used to think wouldn't stoop to the level that they've stooped to, and I found out they have. It's like they said, I don't know, I think they said, like, screw it. This one's doing it. I might as well join and do it.
Yes, I
Never.
did.
The comment was deleted, Kalani. I see that it was deleted.
I don't want you to be scared of my Siamese cat collectible cat edition.
And you're more than able to respond now. You can type in now. I can see your response.
And no, it is not for sale.
If it was fact, I'm sure other mainstream news Would have followed up on it. I bet I suspect they looked deeper and found it to be fake. Exactly.
They're not reporting any more about it, are they?
And it's very interesting that the officers' names that are being thrown out there, how come they're not Officer Smith, who was one of the first responders? How come I'm not seeing Payne or
Yay,
Blacker
Biden.
or Bleeker? Why am I seeing like Gunderson? I don't even see their names in anything that's been released. So suddenly that this is who he's been interviewing, right? But not Smith, not Payne.
Is there an Officer Gunderson there even?
Yeah,
Do you know?
there is
Yes, there is.
one, but
You can call and confirm that.
I haven't.
You can easily
No, it's
call.
on the website. I
Yeah,
did
it
confirm
is
that.
on the website.
Yeah, but you can call and confirm if he gave the interview to Blum.
Oh,
You could.
right. That's what I'm saying. That I will find out because we saw that with the Chris Watts. Yeah, it's crazy. How many people wrote books on that case, right? Yeah, were they factual? No. I don't. Yeah, you're talking about what creators are doing, Echo. Yeah, it seems like a joke, but unfortunately it's serious.
And the callers they let call in.
But I
what
think
they
you might
say.
be.
No, there was.
I think
this
you might be,
stream's no
Echo.
joke, Echo.
We'll see. Let's see what your next
This
comment is, because I think I have my
secondary gag
spidey
order.
senses are tingling pretty good with you.
It's not every day in a case that goes judge.
I have a good
issues
idea who it
secondary.
is, Carolyn. I have a good idea too.
Yeah, normally in criminal cases, you only hear one gag order and that's it. And the case goes smoothly. There's 2 gag orders now, so
Profit over
that lets you
integrity.
know that people
Yeah.
are kind of
Money
spinning
over
the profit
morals.
web.
Money over morals. That's right. Stargazer is never the right choice. Humanity's biggest downfall, power control. Exactly, and it will follow them. We've seen so many creators try to get ahead doing it, and it always bites them. It always bites them.
Soon we'll find out what's true and what's not true, and then these people are going to have tarnished their reputations.
You're going to be listening, Debbie L, if you're asleep.
Oh,
You
good.
got-
Oh,
got
she's
them
going to
next
listen
level
as she's
skills.
falling off to sleep. Good night, Debbie L.
I know, I'm messing with her.
Get some good rest, as Kevin would say. I could not watch the extended family interviews with pictures of 4 young adults with their lives ahead of them robbed by a person out of control in the middle of the night. Yeah, Rich, it's hard. Airmail's national collaborative effort. That has the New York Times, the Vanity Fair, and the New Yorker
Anybody
magazine
write
writers,
anything?
ex-writers, editors, all
You
is
must have
partly
worked
owned
for
by
them.
the New Yorker.
Hey, I'm
Why
gonna
don't you
make
give us a cut of your bonus that you're getting? You sound like you
Yeah,
work for them.
I'm gonna make a website and say I'm collaborating with the New York Times. and the New
Kalani,
York
why are
Post
you
and
so invested in promoting this guy? I'm just
How many
wondering,
times
why
all
are
these
you?
names?
Because you're like really invested. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're on his payroll for PR, but why are you so invested with this man? I'm just wondering.
It is kind of strange.
Yeah,
Because
there's enough
it's
is
like-
enough
It's just
with it.
one little
You're
tiny.
extremely invested in
It's
like
one little sliver,
trying to give this man credibility.
and it's an evil sliver of the case.
I don't understand what
You
is
know, it's-
what is it? I'm really interested to know.
I,
Are
to be
you
honest, I
working
am
for this
too.
guy?
Well, yeah, let answer that, and then we're gonna be done with the whole thing, Kilani. Okay, that's it. We answered the questions. We answered your questions. We showed you the facts. If you don't want to see it for yourself, that's absolutely fine. But it's at the end of conversation. Okay, we need to move on. Thank you.
Intellectual news. The way he referred to everyone in his story is sickening, Kalani.
How can
Hey,
you
thanks.
vouch for his credibility when what do you say about him getting the facts wrong? I'd like to know. What do you say about him getting the facts wrong? Key facts. About the floor that the eyewitness was on and the room she was sleeping in and the dog's
I think-
name. Do you
I
have
think
any
you're-
answer for the credibility? How do you,
Okay,
just tell me how you defend that.
can I say something? We went over this with Keelani last night.
Yeah, we
Extensive
did.
I'm just why
hours.
I didn't ask her about how she vouches for his credibility when he got key facts wrong. I just want to know.
Thank God you're not one of those crazy channels that shares the links out too, right? Oh my lord. Oh.
I mean, it's just very dangerous to do this. It really is. In general, it is very dangerous to do this. We live in a new time. Everything is online. Everybody's putting themselves out there.
Last few times
Everybody's.
I've joined in, you've been on Limelight. That's not being mean to you. It's just you seem like you've been on Limelight the last few times I've joined in.
What would you mean?
Kalani was saying not something about
Oh,
not being on
Kalani.
Limelight.
I don't.
Yeah. I mean, just a couple of times I've joined in the last couple of nights, it's been directed towards that one path, like it's a bonus for them or something to talk about that. When it's a story degrading the family and the victims.
Yeah, this is the end of
Referring
this.
to them beautiful girls as Barbie dolls,
It's disgusting.
it's
If
not
that's your
respectful.
source,
It's
if
not
that's,
respectful.
I
Okay.
apologize.
Now, can I read to you this thing from the Airmail website, the About section, just the first sentence? We sensed that there was an audience of readers who were both tired of overly earnest news. Okay. And found the ceaseless churn of the daily news cycle predictable, unnerving, and quite frankly, unmanageable. So, they don't like earnest news publications, is what it says. And
Interesting.
she's reading here, with that in mind, our editors who combined time working at, they could have worked there for 2 days and been fired. Why are they still not working with the New York Times? Yeah, I wonder why. Do they say why they're not working with the New York Times anymore or Vanity Fair? No. Because I know when it comes to, let's see, I have an offer from the New York Times. I have an offer from Airmail. That's hard. Let me see. Airmail. Never heard of
350K
this.
or 100,000.
Written by, made by some disgruntled people that were fired from reputable publications and the New York Times. I think I'll go with the New York Times.
Some people just don't have critical thinking skills, and that's okay. But
Some of those news agencies spend like literally thousands getting the facts, though. Some of those agencies actually do spend the money and do the work, whereas you have stuff like what Mommy's describing here. It's crazy, is what it is. That there's sites like this where people can be reading this stuff and think it's real. Like referring to
Okay,
passed away
now the
girls as
definition
Barbie
of
dolls.
earnest, okay, just for those of you in case you missed it, showing sincere and intense conviction. So if we go to Airmail's sentence, right, their website is for people that don't value sincere and intense conviction in news publications.
Opposite.
Well, then we know for sure Airmail is not for us, right? So, Kalani, you like news publications that are not sincere and lack conviction. I guess so, because you're like promoting this guy like crazy in this publication. Hi, Sherry. I'm only going to listen. I can't do this with certain people. Yeah, I understand, Sherry. It's tough. It is. Was it online last night?
It's plain as day these things are fabricated. And sometimes when you read it in a paper or something, you're like, well, has to be,
Invested in the
right?
best
But
source.
it isn't.
Okay, so Kalani, you said you're invested in the best source, okay, that have had direct contact and interviews with the responders. They're telling you they are not sincere,
The best
or
source.
nor do they have conviction. They're telling you in their about section, they're telling you that in the writing that he got the dog's name wrong, the bedroom location of the eyewitness wrong. So it's not making sense what you're saying. Why are you so heavily invested in something that's not true, sincere? There's no conviction. They're telling you, if you want that, it's not over there. That's all anybody's saying to you, Kalani. Do you want the truth or not? I don't get it.
I feel like it's a waste of time trying to convince someone
Yeah,
who's
it's just,
so convinced that the source is credible.
I know. And all you have to do is read the about section. There are who are currently on the, oh, really? Okay. David Camp. Okay. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. It's not what their about section says, but I know, right? Not finding that, Kalani. Okay, I've got to put my watch on the charger. I didn't find that, Kalani. But I do have some people that some sources at the New York Times. Okay, so I'll check that out with some people that are credible at the New York Times. Because I'm not finding that, but okay. Let's see. I'm done with this place. Okay. Insulting articles you didn't read, not watching pieces. No, I did look at his articles, and I did look at that website. I'm sorry, Kalani. Okay, I'm really sorry, and I'm sure there are like tons of channels. If you want conspiracy and fake news, there's a plethora of them on this platform.
Plenty of
So I wish you luck, and that's it. We can't make you happy here if that's what you desire. So, and we don't have to be in misery with each other.
The strangest thing is like that one little sliver is totally irrelevant from the case. That's the weirdest thing.
If anything, like UK journalists, you have to say.
That's some random story.
She's like latched onto that and doesn't want to hear anything. Like a normal person, if it was just something they came across and then someone said, well, wait, did you read this? Then they would be like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
It's a horrible story.
But she is latched onto that, so there's something way bigger going on.
Like homeboy has zero skills.
You know,
I'm a noob. I don't even have the training he does, and I could write a better story than he did.
But I just wanted her to tell me why she would give credibility to someone that got like major facts wrong. Just tell me why. But she couldn't tell me. I don't know. You're welcome, sure. Yeah, we can't make her happy here. It's not going to work.
Well, if we ever
She's
need
looking
a really
for
good
something
marketer,
we don't cater to.
We ever need a good marketer, we know where to
But
look.
you got to give her credit on something. She certainly, was marketing that person, and wasn't gonna back down from that at all. Hi, Lyndall. Haven't seen you for a long time. How are you?
Which is literally the purpose of the stream.
Yeah. It's just, I don't understand. Don't understand.
Where's Scooter at? We need to do some trivia.
I don't know where
Even though I
Scooter is.
suck at trivia, I still would play.
She's been stirring the pot since she got here. Yeah, I know, Mary Warren. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I like to just see maybe if people see facts and something, maybe we could try to turn them towards truth. But a lot of the times it never works anyway, right? But I always give it the good college try.
Right.
A lot of other YouTubers just ban people immediately for saying stuff like, don't even give them one strike. Just you say something wrong, you're gone.
Yeah.
So Carolyn gives people a lot of chances to voice their opinions a lot.
Yeah, Norma, probably, you know, somebody that's trying that hard is like invested. Invested. And
Cheers, Nicole.
I know a lot of you have seen that. I don't know, I try to do what we can. But, oh, you were here last night, Lyndall? I'm sorry, I must have been going around on, what was I doing last night? Oh, last night I was reading that search warrant and everything, or was that the afternoon? All my days are melding into one. It's like telling me something is blue when I'm looking at something white. I know, Gina, and you just can't win sometimes in those
The way
cases,
you
you know.
used to you stop referring to stuff this way, but you used to always refer to stuff. You go, I tell you it's raining outside, and you tell me it's snowing. You used to say something like that. I don't know
Right,
exactly what
right.
it was. No,
Yeah.
it is raining outside my house. Jimmy, come look. And then somebody in chat goes, no, it's snowing.
Yeah, right. The sky's not blue, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Let's see. She's been on here, Norma, like probably with this case. I think it's progressively worse since that article or whatever's come out. She's just been gunning for that writer and stuff. I don't know, telling me how credible he was and all this, and it basically says, if you're looking for news that is truthful and told with conviction, don't look here. Just quiet a lot because my typing because you can't type right now. Yeah, I don't like text. That's what I'm saying. If anybody wants to call in, you can talk, especially when you have a lot to say. To text it in just drives me crazy.
That's why she encourages y'all to call in case you don't want to type.
Is it
No,
snowing?
it's not Shelley, Joe. That's rain.
We had ice. Yeah, we had ice rain today. It's been. How is it by you, Nicole? Now is it doing anything? The kids didn't have school today because of the wintry mix. Tomorrow is Friday, right? I'm all confused now with the kids not having school. I'm thinking like today was Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yep, we're still on Thursday. I had to look.
Oh, not well at all? Oh, sorry to hear that. The Facebook groups have been terrible. It's like they're absolutely terrible. First of all, you have people that don't even understand true crime or the justice process or anything on there, and then they post anything. They say whatever they want without critical thinking. I joined one too to see the craziness in there, but then it usually just gets me so crazy looking at all that stuff. It's not even worth it. But yeah, they've always been the worst. Their Facebook groups. Unless you've got one like about a missing person that someone is heavily moderating, there's so much conspiracy, so much crap, so many crazy theories. You thought today was Wednesday, Sherry?
Nope, we're
No,
marching into
today's
Friday,
just
Sherry.
Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be Friday. It is, well, it just turned Friday here on the East Coast. Sherry, no, it's Tuesday.
Congrats, Kevin.
Rarity tonight at midnight. It's going to be in the 30s here in Vegas. Oh, you're in Vegas, Rich? Snow on the Strip. Really? Wow. That's interesting. You should come on panel and put your camera on and let us see it.
Oh my gosh, that means it might snow here. Yay!
I don't think so.
In
No.
California, no.
I don't think so.
You're dreaming now.
Not gonna happen, Al.
Dreaming.
Always dreams.
See something here. Let's see what's going on over here.
You need to go up in the mountains. You'll
You know
find-
they make machines that do that. If you ever got really to the point where you just wanted some, you could just go rent
I
one of
love
the
the fun.
machines.
I love the falling snow. It's so peaceful.
But
Oh, it is.
a machine making snow doesn't replace the real thing. No.
It's so quiet when it snows.
Yeah, and the smell in the air.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's magical.
Oh, isn't it? And it's also, isn't it funny that that now deleted Instagram account appeared to have followed all three girls, right? Mm-hmm. Of course. Such craziness. So what is let's see what there's a newborn baby. Dumpster. Boyfriend. What about, does everybody know about that daughter that shot her parents in Pennsylvania in a Philadelphia suburb, Abington Township,
Yeah.
and
I
then
read
tried to
about
dismember
that.
them with a chainsaw?
Yeah, I read about that.
That's crazy. And the woman looked so unassuming, like the kind of woman you'd
Yeah,
see baking
like-
cookies that,
Or
you know-
I'll give you another example, like somebody you would call to be your nanny.
right, yeah,
when
or,
you're
or
like-
like you just think, oh, do you have a good chocolate chip cookie recipe? That's what
Yeah,
she
when I
looks
was looking at her
like, you
pic-
know?
I was like, she don't look like somebody that could dismember somebody.
That's
I was thinking that when I looked at
scary.
her picture.
Scary.
Like a nanny or a grandma or just any other person.
Not like, so see, evil comes in many forms. They're, yeah. And her parents were only 73 and 72. Shot him in the head and lived in a very nice little Cape Cod with 2 little dormers and 2 bay windows in the front, a wreath on the door. In a
There's-
very nice little suburb outside of Philadelphia. And
Looks like the babysitter.
it's just, you know, oh, there's my neighbor. She's coming over. She's going to water the plants while we're gone.
That's Francine from the market. She's been there making bread for years.
And it's crazy. And
Yeah.
and what was the purpose?
I do
behind
agree
that?
with Carolyn about that. That's why I'm saying it, because I do agree with her. When you look at this woman, you don't see a woman that could dismember her parents.
With a chainsaw, no less, and brought it into the house. You know that
She's gonna have so many nicknames. It's gonna be scary.
this is. I mean,
What
look
was
at
her
the house.
motivation? Money?
I don't know. They're not saying. Look at probably look at the nice little sidewalks and the little. I think you can still. It's almost like you could still see the tree in the window, but.
I think there was an article that said something about insurance policies
Did she
recently.
have insurance
Something to do
policies
with
on
them. It got brought up for a reason, so there had to have been a reason the article brought up the insurance policy. Maybe because it was a part of the crime scene or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just so crazy. What the heck she's doing? She's 49. Let's see. No one had spoken to the parents since January 7th, and the son, so I guess her brother, told police that he hadn't spoken to them, to his parents, since January 7th.
I think it was the neighbors that looked in the house, wasn't it?
No, they got a call from the son to do a wellness check. On Tuesday evening, the couple's son, Justin Beck, drove past his parents' house, having not spoken to them in person or on the phone since January 7th. The lights were off, and when he returned later that evening, he found his sister, Verity Beck, who also lived there, and his father's body. Okay,
Wow.
so he found, and then when police arrived later on Tuesday night, they found the badly decomposing body of Reed Beck, 73, and Miriam Beck, 72. Police discovered a pillow that had been hit with bullets, noting that this most likely indicated it was
Silencer.
placed across their faces and they were shot at close range and then savagely mutilated. Verity Beck is 49. She was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of third-degree murder, and other crimes in the killings of her parents. Let's see. What else do we have here? Verity appeared in court on Wednesday for a preliminary arraignment. She was ordered held without bail. Authorities have not yet found a possible motive. However, investigators discovered a safe that someone appeared to have tried to break into in the house. On Tuesday at around 8 p.m., Justin drove past his parents' house along the 1100 block of Beverly Road in Jenkintown section of Abington Township. He later told investigators that while he had received texts from his parents over the last 10 days, he hadn't had any other contact with them since January 7th, even though he generally spoke with his mother every day. Justin saw that his parents' vehicles were parked outside the property and all the lights were off. He then returned to the home and brought soup for Verity because she had complained about being ill. He returned to his parents' house at 9:30 that night and entered. In a downstairs bedroom, he discovered a body on the floor covered by a blood-stained sheet. He assumed that the feet sticking out belonged to his father. Investigators say Justin then called for his sister, who came down to the living room. During a half-an-hour conversation, she told her brother that things at the home had been bad. When her brother said that they needed to contact the police, she said she needed more time. Wow. Justin was aware that his sister owned a handgun, then left the property to return to his own home, where he phoned the police. The Abington police arrived at the house around 10:30 p.m. on Thursday, and they saw the lights were on inside. They attempted to make contact with Verity at the front door, but she didn't respond. More police units then arrived, set up a perimeter around the property, and they sent a small remote control robot into the first floor of the house to find her, as well as a drone to look into the second floor windows. However, they still could not locate her at that point. Shortly after midnight, 3 officers entered the house, which had a strong odor. The officers announced that they were present, and Verity approached them shortly afterwards. "Where are your parents?" one of the officers said. "They are dead," Verity replied. Police then handcuffed the 49-year-old and took her away from the house. The officers then discovered a human foot inside the home with a blanket covering the rest of the body. They also found a chainsaw near the body, blood on the inside of a bedroom door, and 2 trash cans in the bedroom. One can was empty, the other one was heavy. Inside the trash, the officers found a white linen covering something. The house was then secured and a search warrant was issued. Oh, here's the, is that the arrest affidavit? Let me see.
Just
No,
sickening.
that's just the press release, yeah. Okay, let's see. Detectives then found the body of a decapitated man wrapped in a comforter while processing the scene. They also found a furniture dolly partially underneath the body that investigators said had been used to move the corpse. Detectives discovered a pillow that appeared to have been hit by bullets, as well as a chainsaw and more body parts inside a trash can in the garage. They found unread newspapers from January 7th. That was the date when the son had last heard his mother's voice. Detectives also discovered a safe with drill marks on it mounted on the wall of a second-floor bedroom with the tools nearby. This indicates the person without the key or combination had been trying to enter the safe. Investigators also searched through Verity's bedroom, where they say they found 3 guns with spent rounds, 2 of which were registered to her and 1 of which had no record of ownership. Later on Wednesday, a forensic pathologist identified the dismembered bodies found inside the property as that of Reed Beck and Miriam Beck. Autopsies determined they both died from a single gunshot wound to the head, and their deaths were ruled a homicide. Let's see. The District Attorney Kevin Steele said, "This is somebody that is dismembering her mother and father and putting body parts in trash cans. So clearly she's trying to get rid of the evidence of the crime. Residents who knew Reed and Miriam Beck described them as a happy family who often spent summers at the beach. They were unaware of any issues happening inside the home prior to the murders." Wow. Craziness. That is one crazy case. Yeah. So she was trying to get in the safe. It's nuts. Nuts.
And you know, automatically, since she didn't have the combination, that means right off the bat, number one, they didn't trust her. Because when there's trust, you get the combination. When there's not, you don't.
Sounds like Chandler Halderson, right? Yeah, and there was another case too in that trial that's on now, where that guy killed his mother, father, and sister, and the only thing is that the father had said he was going to have to get a job or something. Yeah, and Chandler, he was living a double life, right? He was saying all these things that weren't true. And he was about to be found out, so then he kills his parents and tries to burn them up in the fireplace. Oh my gosh, it's just crazy. And then you've got that other guy, kind of the same thing, that guy, Joel Guy Jr., right? That came up, killed his parents, had his mother's head in a pot on the stove. I didn't understand.
Just
The problem solving, it's crazy.
you know, you miss your parents so much when they're gone. And, like, I would do anything to have my parents back. To
Yeah,
kill
I
them is
know.
just against nature.
I don't know. And how do you think like you're going to get away with that? How are you okay with that? Like, you know what I mean? I just don't even understand it. It's just, and more people are doing it. It's just, it's always a happy family. Yeah, there was something. Oh, I thought everything was good. So you never know what's going on and who's walking amongst you, because you could see that lady in the grocery store and you wouldn't think that you'd probably ask her, well, if I need a recipe, she might know how to do that or whatever. You say, is she mentally ill? I mean, you would think she would have to be to do something like that, right? Do you think a perfectly sane person could do that? I don't think so.
Choked on my dinner. I choked.
I think definitely there's mental illness in all of them. It's just crazy.
Not that there's anything wrong with her age, but I do think it's interesting that she was living with them.
Right.
I think there's more to that. There's
Yeah.
a story there too, why she's there living with them at 49 years old. Not that I'm saying it's not normal to do that.
Right,
Especially
but
if
you
you're
don't know.
taking
She
care-
could have come back because she couldn't make it on her own, or been unhappy living there, or they could have been saying, look, you've got to get a job after Christmas or after New Year's or whatever.
You never know. What if she got into a whole bunch of debt and then moved back in, but still in all that debt?
Yeah. And there's this
A lot of
Julian
kids live with their
Sands
parents.
missing. And
A
there's
lot of older kids live with their parents as adults because of the economy right now, too.
Right. See, that's the thing is it can't be considered like abnormal necessarily because what one person would considers normal might not be, normal to a different person.
It's very common.
There's a lot of people that take care of not necessarily parents, but sick people every single day. And,
Well,
there's a lot
she
of
could
people
have
that
moved
don't do
home to
that.
be a caregiver, but they really weren't that old. I mean, they were
Right.
72 and 73, and bloody
that's
people
what I think
72 and
it's
73 are
interesting.
living very active lives, and they're still working. And, so it's not, I don't know the condition of her parents. I don't know what they were, but I know a lot of 72 and 73-year-olds that don't need a caretaker that are living
Right.
extremely active
Exactly.
lives.
That's why it's interesting to me. She's 49 and living there.
So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Did they ever find that couple? There's a couple missing out of Nebraska. I don't know if they just say that the family's asking for help. They were 89 and 92 when they were last seen in Aurora on Friday driving a blue 2007 Chrysler Pacifica with Nebraska Navy plates 1030. Let me see if they found them.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Wonder if they drove off somewhere. Let's see. Oh, no.
I don't know, Norma.
4 days
We
ago.
we tend to find out later on what people's intentions was, though. Technically, in cases, if people stick with the case, generally they will find out the answer to that question that we all always ask:
It looks
why
like-
or
That's the license plate and supposedly the couple. And I wonder if they drove off somewhere. I've gone into a wreck somewhere. It's kind of odd. It says, what does it say about them? It says, they're seeking the public's assistance in locating a missing elderly couple. The couple may be traveling in that blue 2007 Chrysler Pacifica, Nebraska license plate 1030, and a Navy CB sticker. If you have any information, please contact the Aurora Police Department at 402-694-5815. I'm trying to see that. I don't see any updates that they've.
a great way to check
found
cases like
anything.
that is on the Facebook pages.
I am. That's where I am.
Law
I'm-
enforcement.
I am. That's exactly where I am.
And then on the comments,
there's
organize
yep.
them by newest comment.
Exactly. That's where I am. Let's see. They said there was an update on the family. They said 123 last seen in Grand Island, Nebraska, eating lunch together at Applebee's around 1:30 p.m. and never returned home. Their dog is at home and all of their medications. Bob and Veda drive a 2007 blue Chrysler Pacifica with Navy CB's sticker on the back. We have done everything we can, reported to the police, checked with family and friends. They were never at Walmart because somebody was saying they were at Walmart. They were
I
last
wonder
seen
if they
at
got
Applebee's.
video camera footage from them eating. Because what if it wasn't them eating on the camera?
I don't know.
Just because somebody uses a debit card doesn't mean it was them using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully they got their.
Yeah, definitely
Oh,
hope they're
definitely.
I definitely
Exactly.
hope they're looking into that to see if there's video of them eating for sure.
There's a lot of snow
Instead
there
of
right now.
just assuming, yeah, they ate lunch there. Let's look around the area. What if it was somebody that stole their card?
Were one of them 92, you said? How old were they?
Yeah, they were like 89 and 92. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, if something happened, if they got in an accident, if they ran off the road somewhere and nobody's found them. I don't
Because
know if they have
130
cell
is
phones
pushing-
that nobody can track their cell phones. I don't know.
Almost 12 hours ago. You
No,
did say
no.
1:30 p.m., right? today?
No, not today. It's been days now. They've been
Oh.
gone. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. 112. So it's almost, it's 8 days.
Very rare that people don't carry their medication with them, and that those
Right.
little
So it
things
makes
that
it sound like they weren't planning on going anywhere and they left their dog home. That they
And
were.
the dog.
Exactly.
Yeah. As soon as you said that dog was at home, that was like ching ching. Something's not right there.
Yeah. Sad. Yeah. There was
Maybe
one other.
Happened at home and took the
And they haven't found that other lady, right, in Massachusetts?
no, and well, there's missing. It's the town over from me. Her name is Brittany Key, T.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so many posts about her. Where is she? Her parents are very worried. She worked at the liquor store in Brookfield. Wanted to throw that out there. So
Yeah, and there's a missing woman. She was found. The autistic woman, let me see, she was found. That's good news. Said she was
Cool.
found safe Thursday night at 8 p.m. There was a missing autistic woman in Alabama, and she was found safe, so that's good news.
thank God.
Yep. I don't know where the sheriff said, yeah, so that's good.
Yes.
Let's see. And she was found, and then let's see what's going on with Brittany T. But didn't they say she was last seen at her boyfriend's apartment?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. But she had that coat. They were
Officials
just
released
driving.
more recent. Oh, here 2 hours ago, more recent image. Let's see what they say. Investigators have released more recent images of 35-year-old Brookfield, Massachusetts woman who has been last seen more than a week ago. She was last seen leaving her boyfriend's Main Street residence in Brookfield at approximately 8:30 p.m. on January 10th. On Thursday, police released images of Brittany from January 6th. Surveillance footage from January 6th is over here. Let's see. She has her hair up in a bun. She looks
Is
like
it
she's at a
different or
convenience
same?
store. Well, it's a totally different shot. It looks
Dirty
very different
blonde?
because, no, dark hair, dark hair. They said her boyfriend has been very cooperative with us. Everyone has been cooperative with us, and that's encouraging. We've been through a lot of these investigations, and when you've got everyone cooperating, is it a good sign? Yes, in terms of whether or not it's a search or a crime scene. Let's see.
This is the Massachusetts case, right?
Yep.
Do you have another picture of her?
Yeah, this
Because
is-
the hair is.
Yeah, it's very, yeah.
I thought it was dirty blonde.
Yeah,
Carolyn.
This is the other picture they have
That
released.
looks really dark there,
Right,
don't
which
it?
is very different. This is why they're saying they've released these other pictures. So they put this up here.
And you notice how her nose and ears are red. Is it supposed to be code where she's at, or?
Yeah, well,
what's
it's
up with that?
Massachusetts, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's the town over from me.
Okay. I'm just
She looks-
verifying. Okay. Right here. This is like really a different look here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see the dark. Okay. She's got her hair dyed. Definitely got her hair dyed.
That's the coat she was wearing in that picture. That long coat, winter coat.
Okay, so can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The top pictures, are those
Yeah,
newer
from the last
than
time.
the bottom?
These are from the last time she was seen, January 6th.
Okay, so she has dyed her hair dark.
Yes. She was last seen wearing a black winter coat, a hoodie, jeans, and work boots.
So what we
5'6",
should
120
imagine
pounds.
is the bottom middle picture, but with dark hair.
Yeah, well, this right here, you can see a little bit of her face there, kind of. Yeah. But, Hi, Norma. Doesn't look like the same person to you. Yeah. Carolyn, my husband just bought home some Greek Gods yogurt strawberry. Oh, really? You had the strawberry and you love it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't got any yet. I haven't been out of the house. I really want to get some. But they won't have strawberry by me. They won't have it at all, for sure. I mean, the best I can do is maybe get, of course, get the honey vanilla, but try the lemon one at whatchamacallit, at Aldi's. Did you see the video of the guy who pulled up to the coffee shop and tried to? Yes, I saw that. Tried to pull in Washington State. Yeah, somebody tried to pull a barista in a bikini, right through the window. Crazy.
Oh, I did the barista have a bikini on.
Hi, Julianne. What?
Who had the bikini on?
The barista. I don't think it was a Starbucks. It was. I don't know if that's like what they do in this coffee shop. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm really not sure.
It's a bikini barista shop, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it might be that might be their gimmick, right? Everybody's in bikinis. But how stupid the cameras are gonna show everything. I don't understand. It's just crazy.
Really hard to get away with crimes nowadays. Just
Right,
saying.
with the cameras, DNA. But people are still giving it a good try, right? Just like I
Give it
really,
a good
So
go.
much crime going on right now.
and that Brian Walsh guy, I really do
insane.
think if they let him go, he's going to do a photos doulos
Yeah.
and do something to himself. So and I don't think they've. Let's see if they released the affidavit.
It's always going on, hell. It's just there's more and more of it.
Crazy every day.
That's why we want you windows locked and stuff like that. Because it's important.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, well, no. It's important. Because Carolyn covers case after case. You look at these houses in these neighborhoods, you would never think these would happen in these homes. And guess where they happen at? In those homes. So you have to be somewhat, proactive and, the little things.
Somebody said in chat earlier, it's always a happy family. That's what they said. And I agree with that. They
It
have the
appears that way in a lot of
Yeah.
cases.
Exactly.
It
100.
appears they're happy
That's right.
in a
And
lot
there
of
have been a lot of
cases.
there have been a lot of family killings though, like killing the husband or killing the wife or killing the parents or killing
Because
the children. It just seems like it's gotten out of control.
look
with
at
that
what they're
stuff.
doing to Anna. Look at what they're doing to that poor woman, Anna. She literally pleaded for help, and they're turning it into a situation to, sensationalize the story to sell more versions of it. They talked about her outcry for help with him and being ignored, but then they quickly went right to the sensationalized part of the story. Whereas the victim's
Yeah, right. And then they also
statement is
just did
supposed to
that
mean
to
a lot more.
they just did
She
that to
pleaded
someone
for
else
help.
too. Oh, in that Utah case where the father killed his wife and the kids and the mother-in-law, the daughter, she had reported the abuse. Now they're like all saying, okay, well, now we've got to go and see what was wrong with that, why they didn't keep that up. Now, what about this actor, Julian Sands? Did they find him? Because he was missing in the California San Gabriel Mountains in San Bernardino County. Was he found?
I think
Something
he
about a
found
trail.
I think.
Actor.
I read that.
I don't.
It's definitely California. He was on I think a hiking trail or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he was found because it doesn't look like it. Julian Sands, a British actor who has appeared in dozens of films and TV shows since the 80s, is one of two missing hikers currently being searched for in Southern California's mountains. Sands has been missing since last week in the Mount Baldy area. Family reported him missing on Friday evening. According to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, severe weather on the mountains has been difficult, has made their resources to search difficult for air. Let's see, his wife did report him missing. From what I understand, he left sometime that day for a hike, and when he did not return, his family reported him missing. His car was found in the area, but the search for the actor continues. Sands is known for his roles in several films, including 1985 feature A Room with a View, Warlock, and Leaving Las Vegas. Born in England, the 65-year-old now lives in the North Hollywood area. So yeah, he's.
They said they found his car and his cell phone. That's not good.
Well, was it for wherever he parked it to hike?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they haven't found the other person either, so. Search teams combed the area on the ground and from air on Tuesday. However, those efforts were limited on Wednesday to air crews, only due to icy conditions on the tough terrain. So it's not really looking too well. Oh, and David Crosby died.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
81, I think.
81,
What's up,
yeah.
Einstein?
Yes, 81. So that's Jeff Beck, David Crosby, Lisa Marie Presley. Right.
It's actually been a lot for only 20 days into the new year.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Lots of stuff. See if anybody wants to call in. Sorry. Okay. Julie. All right. What else is going on? Did you read his obituary, Carolyn? The Utah man? Yeah, I talked about it the other night. They said, oh, he was a wonderful father and all that stuff. Yeah. Spent time with his kids and valued the time with his kids. Yeah. I don't know who wrote it. I was wondering who wrote that. Hi, Ashley Vestal.
Hey, Ashley.
I don't know who wrote that. Would you like to do some trivia questions to balance out the true crime? I'll take a poll and see.
Yes, please. I would like some trivia questions.
Yeah.
Me too.
Are you getting sleepy, Elle? You sound like you're getting sleepy.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
She's
good.
wide awake.
Wide awake.
She's wide awake.
It's gonna be a party tonight. All right. No, it isn't.
All right, I put the poll up there. Let me go get this done.
Oh, wait. I gotta do the poll. Sharon, are you tired?
No.
Good. We have to help Margo when we're done here.
Oh, I got Margot all.
You did?
She's all done.
No way. Yay, Margo. I love you, Margo. I hope you're here.
Depends on the category. Well, I have different
Okay,
things.
got it.
Scooter is bringing some. I have the riddle. Excuse me. I have the riddles. Those riddles that you have to figure out. I have American trivia, random knowledge, and I have questions for millennials and Zoomers. Do I have a variety? I have a variety.
I say knowledge. Yeah.
Knowledge.
I agree, Sharon. Maybe we don't want to vote on that too. That would just be over polling, right?
Let's see. No cheating on Google, right, Ashley? No cheating.
Right.
Hey,
Let's
Juliet,
see.
how are you? Deborah's here. Scooter, get in here. Is Scooter,
Hi.
you should come in here.
I didn't see Scooter.
Scooty, I know you're lurking. I know you're here. Come on up and play some trivia.
Okay. This is a random one. Okay. I mean, I was kind of. I don't know that anybody would know the answer to that. Okay. I'm not even gonna do it.
I should try
Try
it
us.
anyway. You never know.
A challenge.
We might know.
I heard
Okay,
a
how's this gonna
challenge.
go? We're gonna play it like we did the last time. So the first question would go to the panel, And the second one would go, the second time, it would go to the chat, and we don't say anything. So we each have a turn. Does that sound fair, Video Reel?
Yes.
All right.
That is so hard. Those are really hard. Let me go to these.
How hard
The
are
random
they?
knowledge, I'm telling you, is really hard. It's like, how many
Oh my
times would you have to
God.
fold a piece of paper to make the thickness of the moon or something like that? It's really hard.
Hey,
Okay.
Christy. Hey,
Okay.
Margo.
This is for the chat first, okay?
Okay.
This is what group set the standard for grunge music and was also famous for singing their hit "Smells Like Teen Spirit"?
I know this.
Although you're not allowed to answer.
I know this.
Easiest one.
I know this.
Let's see who gets it first.
I know it too.
Wait, this one was for the chat, Christy. Mm-hmm.
Well, it is. Well, Christy's. Oh,
Whoops, sorry.
okay. Yes, Nirvana is the answer.
Congratulations.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That was an easy
Christy
one.
wins.
As soon
Very
as you
nice.
said grunge, I knew the answer.
Congratulations. Yep. That's right.
Okay, this is for the panel. What was the name of the initiative of scientists inhabiting the island on Lost? The series Lost. What is the name of the initiative of scientists inhabiting the island on Lost?
Oh,
No clue. My
no.
answer is no clue.
Where's Linda? She just watched Lost not long ago.
Linda, you know this girl.
Well, if you
Get
if you guys all pass it, then the chat can answer.
Pass.
Okay, pass. Chat, do you know that? Okay.
Pass.
What was the name of the initiative of scientists inhabiting the island on Lost?
Is it Dharma?
Dharma. Yeah.
Linda won.
I knew you'd know that, Linda.
Congratulations, Linda.
Okay, this is for the chat. Who won the first season of American Idol? Chat.
Oh,
Oh, I actually know this one.
I know that one.
I know this one too.
If we write it in the chat, can everyone see it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna write it in the chat.
Who won the first season of American Idol?
You can't answer, Al. You're not in the chat. You're on the panel.
Oh, don't answer?
No, you're not allowed.
No.
Oh,
Carolyn has a big dick. She'll
That's correct.
Quack it with it.
That's correct, Mary Warren. Kelly Clarkson.
just Kelly Clarkson.
Congratulations, Mary.
All right, this is for the. That's correct, Barboson. That's correct, Annie B.
Don't forget to close Google out.
This is for the panel. What famous rapper played Jimmy Brooks in Degrassi?
Oh, I know that. Drake. Can I say it? Drake.
Yeah. Drake.
Yeah.
Drake, man. He was in a wheelchair in Degrassi.
Okay.
And then he was a rapper. That was so weird.
All right.
oh, 2 in a row, Nicole.
Okay.
No, I didn't know
This
that
is for the chat. What college did Rory go to on Gilmore Girls? Rory. 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 What college did she go to on Gilmore Girls? That's for the chat.
Come on, chat. You can do it. You can do it.
one. I have an idea.
I do too.
That's correct, Julie Gonzalez.
Congratulations, Julie.
What was it?
Yale. That's correct, Ashley.
Oh,
That's correct, Frilly. Okay. Hi, Karindi. All right. This is for the panel. What is the name of Ross's pet monkey in Friends?
Oh, Marcel.
Correct.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Okay.
That was
Wow.
quick.
Heck yeah.
All right. This is for the chat. In the movie Mean Girls, what song do the girls dance to at the talent show? In Mean Girls, what song do the girls dance to at the talent show? That's wonderful, Julianne. That's correct, Annie B.
Yep.
That's correct.
Congratulations, Annie. Annie B's on the board.
Okay. All right. This is for the panel. What are the names of the 4 ladies of Sex in the City?
Oh my God.
I know
Okay,
them.
Go
Can
ahead.
I say them?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Harry, Miranda, Charlotte, and Samantha.
Yes. I remember now that you said it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for the chat. What popular question answering website was launched in 1996? What
You know what's funny?
popular
I know-
question answering website was launched in 1996?
I know the answer to that. That's funny. I know what it is. So can I give a clue?
No.
It's the chat, isn't it? Okay.
Cheating.
I get all the questions that I know the chat gets.
I know, right?
Not
That's great.
Wikipedia, Mary. Nope.
No.
It is totally random
Not
knowledge,
Google.
right?
Nope. Frilly.
Can I answer it? Tell me.
No. Not Kiora. No.
Can I say what letter it starts with?
No.
Eh.
The Butler. Close, Linda.
Tell me if I can say it.
No.
Oh,
You're yes. Well, can you be more specific, Linda? Specific, please.
Yeah. More specific.
It's 11. It's 111. Make a wish. The first letter has 3. The first word has 3 letters.
What are you doing, Nico?
Nothing.
But you're going to go into the penalty box.
I know, but I know it.
I know, but you're cheating.
I know. I'll be quiet.
Oh,
There, Annie B. Yeah.
Annie B. No, that's 2 points
That's-
for Annie B.
close. No cigar.
What did she get? What'd she say?
Okay, Annie B.
Right.
Ask Jeeves, yes.
That's
And it became ask.com eventually. That's a little bit there. Okay.
I remember, geez.
Okay. To the panel. What is the name of the popular Nickelodeon show that inspired a generation of vloggers?
Huh.
Nickelodeon show that inspired a generation of vloggers.
What's a flogger?
what's a
Somebody that makes
Blogger.
videos, like instead of blog posts, they
Oh,
make
Lord.
videos
And-
like daily videos, like their blog posts,
Oh.
but they're videos.
Oh,
it was a Nickelodeon show, not a Disney show.
Nickelodeon.
so I'm gonna wait.
Carly.
Okay, Linda.
I was gonna say that, but I don't know.
Yes, iCarly. Yes,
Oh,
who said that?
I was gonna say
Oh,
it,
right,
but I'm
Nicole.
scared.
No,
it was
it was
Christy.
Christy.
Christy got it.
Okay, this is to the chat. What is the second most visited website after Google? This is for the chat. Second most visited website after Google.
I think I know this.
I think I do too.
This is really easy. Okay, I'm gonna go down to chat because they have the good questions.
What are you doing? How dare you?
Not Facebook, Mary Warren.
Cheater.
I know it.
Yahoo, no. Facebook, nope.
I think I know.
Safari, no. Facebook, nope. Oh, come on, guys.
Come on.
So obvious. YouTube, yes, Annie B. Yes, YouTube. Okay. What was the name of Green Day's, this is for the panel,
I know it.
iconic 2007 album?
Dookie?
Nope.
Crap.
I know this. I know this.
You're
I
wrong.
know this.
Hey, Jeff.
2007. What happened in two?
What is this? I think it's the name of their song too.
If the chat knows it, you can
American
answer.
Idiot. American Idiot.
Yes, American Idiot, yes.
Yes.
I said it had something to do with idiot, yeah.
Joel gets a point because he
I didn't.
answered it.
Hey, Jeff H.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Okay. Listen now, guys, in the chat. This is your question. What was the first successful social network of the 21st century?
I know
And
the
I'll
answer.
give you a hint. It was
Yep.
created
So do I.
in 2002.
I know what it is.
The first
It's-
successful social network of the 21st century. It was created in 2002. Well, that's a hint that they didn't even.
I'm still on it
I'm
to
gonna
this
give.
day.
I don't think it is that one unless
I'm
it is.
still on it.
There was
I think
one
it's
It's
before
not
that,
Facebook.
though, but I
I'm
don't
still
think-
on it. To this
I
very
don't think
second, I'm on
is
it.
that one.
I know what it is.
It's not MySpace. Nope. I know a bunch of you thought it was MySpace. It's not MySpace.
I know what it is.
I know it.
I see video reels real quiet now.
Don't look it up. Nobody can look it
They
up.
thought it was
No, I know what it
MySpace. I
is.
bet you it's not MySpace. I know. I thought it was MySpace too, but it's not.
No, it isn't. It's. I was on
No.
that one too. It starts with. I can't say it. Can I say the letter?
2002. No, you're not allowed.
Can you? No.
Twitter. Nope.
No, it's not. I know what it is. Please, can we answer?
No. Not until the not until the chat gives up.
Okay, but somebody's gonna Google it.
No.
MySpace.
You're
what
telling
is
them
it?
to cheat now. Stop.
I
No,
had it in
don't.
my mind, and now I forgot it. I had it in my head, and now I forgot it.
Chat, do you give up? Instagram, no. Don't be nervous, Ashley.
Mm-mm.
Can I say it now? Can I say it?
No.
They get all the good.
Okay.
The chat so lucky.
All right. Do you give up? I said that what was the first successful social network of the 21st century? And then I gave you an additional hint that it was created in 2002. Okay.
Now,
All right. They give up. What is it?
Friendster.
Friendster.
Yes.
Did you Google
I
that?
know.
No, I knew that I was on it. I had friends on it. I was on that. For real.
Okay.
As soon as that came out, I
Oh,
was
really?
on
You're
it.
still quiet.
I
Is
didn't
he
know.
real? You there?
Okay.
Yes,
Here's
I'm
the
here.
panel.
I'm on Friendster.
Here's the
You
panel.
are?
Yes, I have a business account on there too, as well.
What song, this is panel, song famously was playing in the last scene of The Sopranos?
Oh, I know.
I
Journey.
never
Don't
saw
stop
it.
believing.
Yeah.
I thought that was for the chat. Oh,
No, that was for
us?
the panel.
Oh, crap. Good job, Elle.
I
Okay.
love that song.
I never saw it. That's why we talked about it. We talked
Yeah, today.
Okay. Here you go, guys, in the chat. Who are Napoleon Dynamite's two best friends?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I know the answer to that because I love that
No,
movie.
Jeff, it's really on the card. Who are Napoleon Dynamite's two best friends? You would never have got that. You learned something tonight, Norma? That's good. It's always good to learn something. was there other Norma? Or other Norma is Norma. Paco, you say? No.
Correct.
No,
I know.
Jeff. You can't remember. Bob? No, Mary?
This is a hard one.
I know it.
Tell me if you want to pass to the panel.
Pass.
When you think of Friendster, Jeff, think of like a really toned down version of Facebook.
Yeah, very big, like very plain, very white background, just very
Yep.
plain.
Resist the temptation, Jeff, because then you'd be a cheater.
It's just about
Okay, they
connecting.
pass. So does anybody know who?
Yes,
Yes.
Deb and Pedro.
Deb and Pedro, yes.
I love that movie. That's a great
Okay.
movie. It's a classic.
All right, this is for the panel. Where does Buffy Summers, aka the Vampire Slayer, go to school?
God,
Boy.
I watched that too.
Uh,
I
And you
Ridgemont
don't
High?
remember.
Ridgemont High?
Nope.
Oh, this is our turn. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember. I don't
I
remember.
don't really watch that show. I don't like vampires.
I think I watched it, but it was
an old show. I
yeah.
watched it.
Do you remember what school that she went to?
No, I'm trying.
Just
I never watched
close your
it.
eyes and think about it.
I've been rooting through the cobwebs. Nothing's happening.
That's me every day, Marco.
Is this for the panel?
Yes. Yeah.
Like the high school of performing arts? Like on Fame?
No. Does the chat know?
Well, at least we know Elle's not using
Go ahead,
Google.
chat. Steal it. You can steal.
I wanna live forever.
Steal it, chat.
That was anything, right?
Sunnydale High. None of you got it. Wow.
No, I didn't.
That's
Did you know it?
disappointing.
Carolyn, did you know it?
Yeah.
That is really
No, I
disappointing.
never watched it.
I never
I don't like
really
vampires.
remember
Me
vampire.
either.
I'm not a vampire person too much.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know.
Creeps me out.
Doesn't creep me out. It just doesn't. It's. I think it's not scary enough. I like zombies. You know? Yeah.
Okay, this
You
is
like The
pretty. This
Walking
is
Dead.
pretty easy. Okay, what is the name of Kylie Jenner's first child? And this is the chat.
Beats me. I
I
have
don't
no
know this
idea. I don't know it. I don't watch it.
I avoid the Kardashians at all
I
costs.
They just stare at each other incessantly for most of the show. I get it. I had a friend who really liked it though.
Stormy. Yes. Okay, this is for the chat. How many Grammys did Adele win for her album 25?
Is it for the chat or the panel?
Panel.
Oh,
3.
Can I guess out loud?
Yeah.
yeah.
7?
Nope.
4.
Nope.
6?
Crap.
Yes.
Congratulations, Elle.
Was it 6?
Yes.
I thought it was
Okay.
6 or 7.
Okay, this is the chat. What is the name of the land where the Stark family is from in Game of Thrones? The name of the land where the Stark family is from in Game of Thrones.
I know part of it, but I don't remember the rest. I watched that whole thing.
What is the premise of that show? I've never watched
Then
it.
I got dragons and khaleesi's, and they fly around, and there's fire, and it's crazy. It's really crazy. It's wild.
Uh,
What is the name of the land where the Stark family is from in Game of Thrones? Sugarland, no, Sassy. Nope. Julianne, you've forgotten Mary Warren. Nobody watches Game of Thrones?
I did. Do I watch too much TV? Nick read the books, like the Song of Fire and Ice and all that, the whole series.
Okay. Wonderland, nope.
Close. You're close.
Winterfell, right. Winter.
Who got it right? Who got it right?
Pudding, but she said Winterfell, but I'm going to let her do it.
Oh, good job, Pudding.
Okay.
Close enough.
Close enough, yeah. That's a good show.
What was the name of this is the panel. What was the name of Miley's two best friends in the Disney series Hannah Montana?
That's,
That's a hard pass for me.
yeah.
Boy,
Sorry.
never watched it.
Sorry.
Yeah, hard pass here.
Okay.
Never watched.
Hannah Montana, that goes to the chat. What were the name of Miley's two best friends? Miley Cyrus. Oliver and Lily. Okay, let's try a riddle. Let's see.
Well, these are hard.
No, they're not.
Well, this is for the chat, Elle. It's okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Jeff.
What has four eyes but can't see a thing? And I'm just going to go check while you're doing
I
that.
know.
While the chat's working on that, I'm just going to shut the heat because I think somebody left it blaring.
I think I know what it is.
What has four eyes and cannot see a thing?
I know the answer to it.
So do I. I figured it out.
What I'm about to say would be the most ridiculous answer ever. So I'm probably
Jeff
not
said a
The what?
potato.
The what? I know, I finally have an answer to a riddle, which I never get. I never get
Can we
riddles.
guess it? Can we say it?
Not
No.
yet.
Is it for us?
I don't know.
No,
who
it's for the
It's
chat.
for
For the
the chat.
chat.
The chat.
But I don't know if I'm right at what I'm about to say, so I'm not going to say it.
You're not supposed to say it because
I'm not
going
gonna
to
say I
I
will
think I'm
not.
right. I think I'm right.
Jeff said a potato.
I might sound really dumb though, so maybe I shouldn't even.
What is it? What do you think it is?
I
I'm
think
gonna-
Jeff
Oh, they
should
got
have
it.
been
They got it.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
That's
got it.
Mississippi. That's what I was gonna say.
The chat got it.
Oh.
Mississippi. They got it.
Good.
I can't say it. It was the chat's turn. Yeah.
Okay. How many letters are there in the alphabet?
26.
There's a trick. Letters over in the alphabet.
Isn't it 26? 27?
I got it. 8.
Nope.
9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
11.
What?
Yep.
What do you mean, 11?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In the alphabet?
Mm-hmm.
The alphabet. How many letters are in the alphabet? THEALPHABET.
Dang, that's really simplified. It's hard for me to think that way, man. Boy.
Yep.
But these are
Really
easy.
good job, Elle.
Thanks.
That's
These are
hard.
easy.
They're not easy for me. They might be easy for you, but not for me.
The other night I didn't get one, but I'll.
Okay. Ready, chat? What hears without ears, speaks without a mouth, and is born in thin air? What hears without ears, speaks without a mouth, and is born in thin air? Carolyn? Yes, it is a Pioneer Woman shirt. Yes.
What is it?
I got
the
these for
answer.
50 cents a piece. Frilly Farmhouse, don't even ask. They were 2 in a package. I thought they were reduced to $15. When I got them to the register, they were $1 for 2.
Wow. Is it really answered? Was that the answer?
Where? They didn't do the answer yet.
Oh.
What speaks without ears? No, what hears without ears, speaks without a mouth, and is born in thin air. Not thunder. Thank you, Frilly.
What?
What's the answer? Did somebody get it in chat?
No.
This is.
Oh, there
Wait,
Annie got it. Annie got it.
What
An,
is
echo,
the answer?
an echo.
Wow. Good job, Annie. You guys are so good at
Okay,
this.
here's the panel.
Wait, how does an echo hear?
It hears without
It's
ears.
without ears. It hears without ears. It doesn't have ears.
Right, but how
It
does it hear?
speaks
What
without
does
a
it hear?
mouth because it hears what you're saying and it repeats it back to you without a mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's a lot
Yeah.
to think about. That Annie B, good job. That's a lot to think
Hi,
about.
Bunny
Mm.
darling.
That
Okay,
was a tough one.
here's yours panel. What is easy to get into but very difficult to get out of?
Ooh, trouble, love.
Right.
Tight jeans.
What is it? Love?
Trouble.
Trouble. Oh, wow. I was right.
Okay.
Good job, Nicole.
Wow.
That was a hard one.
Okay, here's the chat. I'm a 5-letter word, but you could take away my first, last, and middle letter, and I would still sound exactly the same. What word am I?
Can you repeat it just one more time?
I'm a 5-letter word, but you could take away my first, last, and middle letter, and I would still sound exactly the same. What word am I?
Wow, that's a lot of information.
I think I can figure it out. I think I know how to figure it out, but it's like it's gonna take a long time.
Okay, 5-letter word, but you could take away my first, last, and middle letter, and I would still sound exactly the same.
I know what it is, but I know what it is. Middle. It's
Good try, Norma.
I feel like I need a pencil and a piece of scrap paper.
first, last, and middle.
I hated when people called it scratch paper.
I did too. They called it that.
Oh, farm wife got it. Empty.
What is it?
Empty.
Empty. You take away.
Yeah.
Wait
First.
a minute.
Middle and the last, and you've got MT.
Empty. Oh, good job.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mhm.
What? Farm wise, you're a genius. Okay, that's cool. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. I stand on, this is for the panel. I stand on one leg and keep my heart in my head. What am I?
A lamp? Is this for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
And keep your heart in your head.
I stand on
An
one leg
artichoke?
and I keep my heart in my head. What am I? No.
Oh. Like I'm so close, but it's not that. Like a piece of furniture or something. It's not a person or an animal. I don't think.
Let's have in your chat. You can chime in at this point because I don't
Chat,
think
you
we're-
can start this. I
It's-
stand on one leg and keep my heart in my head. What am I?
Oh, what is the thing? What is the vegetable that has a heart?
I was going to say an
An
artichoke.
artichoke.
Lettuce?
That's not what it was. It was wrong. And Carolyn's eating yogurt.
Romaine. Hearts of
Hold on.
romaine.
Yeah, but it's not the right kind of yogurt.
And I mean pizza.
Oh no.
Heart in my head. That part's the hard part.
Not Cupid, no.
Heart in my head.
Mm-mm.
Heart in my head. Is it a vegetable, Carolyn?
I can't say that.
No hints.
It's not a
We should
flamingo.
play 20
What?
questions one time in here.
It's not a vegetable, you said?
I'm not
No.
saying.
No hints.
And Dan?
Oh,
Oh,
It's not a clock.
heart in my head.
Well, she didn't say. She said it was not a clock. So, but she didn't say it wasn't a vegetable. She didn't want to say. So I think that it may be.
Yeah. But what kind? I know some vegetable has something called a heart.
Ostrich,
but
no.
I can't think of which one it is.
romaine has hearts.
That one likes that one.
Celery has hearts too,
Oh, it
Celery
could
heart.
be a celery stalk.
but it's not celery.
stick.
No
But it would be
wonder.
heart.
I've been answering and wondered why I'm never being acknowledged. I was on mute.
What's the answer?
I don't know, but I answered on the other ones and I kept saying, hey, I got it before you. And I was like,
Were you
Oh, I
on
didn't
mute?
even hear you, Margot.
I
You
was
might have been on
muted.
mute.
I know Nicole muted you on purpose.
No, I didn't. I swear.
Oh, you cheated.
Never. No,
Oh,
that
somebody
would be
got
it.
it in the chat.
Who? What is it?
Norma.
Who?
Yeah,
What it is? What's the answer?
A cabbage.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. I said lettuce. I knew it was something like that.
Cabbage.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They call it a head of cabbage,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
heart is in the
Right.
middle of on the head.
But how does it stand on one leg?
It stands on
Yeah,
a
I know,
stalk.
right?
Doesn't
On
it
the what?
stand? Doesn't it stand on a stalk or something?
Okay.
A little-
Here's the chat. Okay, calm down now.
That doesn't make sense. I'm confused.
Calm down now, guys. Where does water not run downhill? That's for the chat. Where does water not run downhill?
Good grief.
It's water not running.
I don't even know. It runs
Get a
uphill.
gold star, yes, Norma. Not in space, nope. A level surface, nope.
Oh, I can't answer, right?
No.
I was going to say something, but it sounded really dumb. I'm
You have
glad
to
I
be
didn't.
specific.
I know what it is.
She wants to know where it is.
I think I know what it is.
Where does water not run downhill?
I think there'd be several things.
I can think of one. But that's a logical answer. Riddles are not logical answers.
But is it logical?
Where does
What?
water not run downhill?
Jeff.
I think I know what it is,
Yeah.
but it probably isn't.
No. The answer is at the bottom.
I was gonna say when it runs uphill. That's what I said, but that doesn't count.
I thought maybe when it was frozen.
I was gonna
When
say-
does it's when she said not. When does water not run downhill? And
I was going to say the reversing falls or
when
something.
it runs. I was just gonna say
Right.
when it runs uphill.
I was gonna say the moon because there's no gravity.
Okay, here's one. Who gets this one? The chat. I mean, no, the panel.
The
How,
panel, yeah.
okay, how many famous men and or women were born on January 1st?
What?
How many famous men or women were born on January 1st?
I can't. I don't even know.
Like,
Let
how would we even guess at that?
me think.
200.
What?
All of them.
That's a good answer. I think all of
Good
them.
answer. Good answer. Do the Family Feud. Like, not really, but okay. You
It
just sound like
is.
it's really excited.
It's number 4.
Good answer, Aunt Jean. Yeah, great answer. Come on now. Can we see all of them? Okay.
Those who were born on January
Let's
1st.
see. Don't say it yet. The answer.
No, it's for us, Al. We're supposed to be guessing.
I know. Unless someone guessed it. Then
I
you
said
just
200. What do y'all say?
We
Thinking.
could. I don't know.
Thinking. I'm thinking.
Good answer.
All of the ones that were born on January 1st are the ones that were born
None?
on January 1st. And it'd be logical.
None. Only babies are born. They're not born famous men and women.
Men,
Oh,
women.
no.
Wait, what did you
Yeah,
say? Men,
because-
women, and children.
That's
Famous.
what I
Don't
thought.
be bad or women.
Clear question.
Hey, we gotta pay attention now. Come on, Nikki. Gotta pay
I need a
attention.
sound effect that sounds like a big groan.
Yeah.
I should call this
Okay.
random trick knowledge.
Here's the chat. If you want to make me larger, take more away from me. What am I?
I've heard this one before, but I can't remember.
If you want to make me larger, take more away from me. What am I?
This is for the chat.
Yeah.
The chat does get the good ones.
I think I know the answer to this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
I get it.
I'm
I
about
know
to
the
message
generic
Nicole
answer.
and join the
I know the
chat.
generic answer.
Mm-hmm. No, I know the answer. It's just I'm eating that yogurt.
It's another. You're almost there, Annie B.
What'd she say?
Whole.
Whole?
Yeah, but she doesn't have it. It's not the right answer, but it's along the same lines.
Oh, darn it.
This
The
yogurt is amazing.
Think about it. Another word.
Can I say it?
No.
No, it's for chat.
Oh.
Good try, Nicole.
Right?
Doesn't okay, is it me or just chat get all the good ones? Come on
Baby,
now.
She likes them, Beth.
Bless you.
Oh, well, no. It begins with a P. Begins with a letter P.
That's
Yeah,
not what I,
chocolate milkshake.
that is not what I thought.
It begins
gonna-
with the letter P.
You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say space.
Nope. Quarry, no, Jeff. That is a Q.
Don't say the answer. Don't say
It
the
begins with the letter P.
answer.
It's almost like the ones that you're going to ask for chat, you should ask the panel. The ones you're going to ask the panel, you should ask for chat.
No, the chat can have this. I have no idea what it is.
Correct, a heart made wise.
What'd you
A
say?
A pit.
A
A what?
pit.
Oh, a pit. So easy.
My brain's not moving.
Okay, here you go. Here you go. Panel. Nobody wants one. Everybody gets one. By the time you use it, you can't know it. What is it?
Can't every time you use it. You
Nobody
can't know it?
wants one. Everybody gets one. By the time you use it, you can't know it. What is it?
A grave.
Mm-mm.
Chat.
What's the last part? By the time it's over.
Nobody wants one. Everybody gets one. By the time you use it, you can't know it. What is it?
Dang, that's hard.
Yeah.
A coffin? I mean,
Yes.
for real.
It is
Really?
it's a coffin, yeah.
Nice job, Nicole.
Good job, Nicole.
Wow.
I thought that was too morbid.
I did too.
I didn't want to say it.
Right.
Okay, here you go, chat. What comes every evening without being called and is lost every day without being stolen? What comes every evening without being called and is lost every day without being stolen?
I know what this is. I
This
got
is such a nice one. I like this one.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it.
Opinions? No, Debbie.
It's something really nice, I think.
Right, Debbie.
Okay.
Moon? Nope.
That's what I was thinking.
It's not the moon. It's
I
not
thought-
the
I
sun.
thought that-
It's not the sun. It's not the moon. Not time.
Oh, I know what it is.
Not the
Okay.
moon.
I think I got it.
I think so too, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Not the sun.
Can you repeat the question one more time,
What
please?
comes every evening without being called and is lost every day without being stolen?
I know. Can I say it?
That's right,
No,
Annie B.
it's for
The
it's for
darkness.
chat.
That's
Darkness.
right, Annie B. Stars. Yes.
Stars.
I'm gonna say that.
Stars,
That's what
yes.
it
What
is.
L?
Someone
We
asked
think-
me.
Okay, to the chat. What bet can never be won?
Oh, the paddle, isn't it?
No,
It's from the
panel this
panel.
time.
Panel, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. What bet can never be won?
What bet can never be won?
Correct.
A lost bet. Oh, is it? Is it for the chat?
No,
No, it's for us.
What's for us?
What bet can never be won?
2 bets.
No.
No, because
That
That
makes
was a
sense.
logical answer video.
Yeah.
Real very logical. Yeah.
Your light.
What bet can never be won?
Double or
What
nothing?
Can never be won. It's a riddle.
Can you read it one more time and then no more? I promise.
What
Just one
bet
more.
can never be won?
A bet never placed.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I think I know it. Let's see. Just give me some time and I'll think of
See,
it.
this is proof we're not using Google.
No, this is very true.
That.
Right, Jeff? I'm trying to think outside the box.
That.
What bet can never be won?
I know what it is, but I don't generically what it is, but I don't know what it is.
Don't think logic.
Specifically.
It's the
What?
moon.
Bet can never be won. What bet?
Oh.
What bet?
What bet can never be won?
let me say the answer before any, like, I don't have the right answer, but I have a generic answer.
Okay.
What is it? You well as a chat, right?
Yes,
Panel.
something, oh, it's for the chat?
No, it's for
Oh.
them. It's for you guys. What bet
Something-
can never
it's
be won?
a word with bet on the end.
An alphabet?
Yes.
Oh,
W,
No
Z,
way!
L.
Are you
Yeah.
freaking serious?
Yes.
there's so many with bet on the end. I
I
couldn't
need
think of
that
which one it
drunk sound
was.
effect
That
again.
was
Okay,
really good.
to the chat. What is the center of gravity? What is the center of gravity?
That can never be won, an alphabet.
What is the center of gravity?
Come on, Jeff. You should get this. It's all you, Jeff.
Let's see. Well, I have no idea what this is.
What are you thinking about? Newton?
Correct, Jeff.
What?
V.
That's correct. The center of the word gravity, G-R-A-V. I
Oh.
feel like the center of
Oh,
gravity
I need
of
that
the word
old
is
page
V.
again. I really
Makes sense.
Boy,
Makes
that
perfect
was
sense.
Gimme. At least Flint, or at least Flint, at least Nicole got alphabet. Jeez.
Okay. Panel. What is as light as air, but even the world's strongest man couldn't hold it up for more than a minute at a time?
I know. Can I say it?
Okay.
No, it's for the chat.
No, it's for the panel.
Hmm.
It's ours, that's one question.
Can I just say it, but I don't think it's right.
Yes.
Breath?
Yes.
That's what I was gonna
His
say.
breath.
What
Yes.
is it?
His breath.
Mark that down. Margot got one.
Yay, Margot.
Margot.
I heard that was Margot. I thought that was L.
No, it was me.
No, I got it right after it.
Oh, okay.
I that's what I was gonna say.
All right.
'Cause you can't hold your breath for that long.
Okay, guys, in the chat, what groundbreaking invention lets you look right through cement walls?
Oh,
I know it.
I know it too. Oh, man.
Hi, Linda.
Hey,
Stop thinking so hard.
I'm not.
Let's see.
Come on.
Correct.
Surely y'all
Correct,
watched some-
Philly and Jeff and Julianne. The window.
I knew that.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Trying to get that.
Okay. The panel. If you want to use me, you have to break me first. What am I?
I know.
Glow stick.
I know.
Glow stick.
An egg.
An
What?
egg.
A good
I
one.
think I know.
An
I
egg.
think I know.
You
Yeah,
said.
that's what.
Okay.
That's so.
This is for the chat.
And I got one.
Who got that?
Let's see. I have many eyes, but I can't see. What am I? Chat. I have many
Take my,
eyes, but I can't
Oh, we
see.
already did that one.
Yeah, we did it earlier.
No.
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
Jeff got it.
No, it's a different one. That was different.
Different question.
Oh, it's a
Different
different
question.
one?
Yes, the last
Well,
one was
I know the
Mississippi.
answer In that case.
How
This is
many
different.
eyes?
I have many eyes, but I can't see.
Many
What
eyes.
am I?
Oh, many eyes.
I know exactly what it is.
And now video gave the clue away.
I didn't give any clues.
Many eyes.
I have many
I think
eyes,
it's-
but I
I
can't
think it may be
see.
something, but
A
it isn't.
potato, yes.
Yes, a potato.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
It's a question because my dogs were fighting and I had to run upstairs and get them.
Okay. When I left, I didn't know where I was going. When I got to where I was going, I didn't know where I was. When I returned home, I didn't know where I had been. Who was I?
When I left, I didn't know where I was going. When I got there, I didn't know where I was. When I got home, I didn't know where I'd been. Is that it?
When I left, I didn't know where I was going. When I got to where I was going, I didn't know where I was. When I returned home, I didn't know where I had been. Who was I?
Is this for us?
Yeah.
A letter?
No.
Would you say a car?
A dementia
Yeah.
patient?
No.
Dream.
When I left, I didn't know where I was going. When I got to where I was going, I didn't know where I was. When I returned home, I didn't know where I had been. Who was I?
Oh, this is hard. This is a hard one. Don't say it yet.
It's a person. I'll give you that hint.
Okay.
It's a person.
This is Simon. Those trees.
Why is this so hard?
Yeah, this is hard. Just give me a second. Give me a couple minutes.
No, shut Google off, Al. No cheating.
Oh, I'm not.
No
I'm
cheating, Al.
thinking. Can't you smell the wood burning?
Yes.
How can you Google this anyway? It's a riddle.
I know I don't know how you Google it.
I give up.
Person. I don't give up.
It is a riddle. The first thing that comes to my mind is a dementia patient.
No, that's not the answer.
And I don't mean that to be mean. It's just, that's what comes into my mind.
Oh, Barbles, maybe.
Oh, wait. When I left?
When I left, I didn't know where I was going. When I got there, I didn't know where I was. When I got home, I didn't know where I had been.
Christopher Columbus.
Yes.
Oh,
What
really?
the heck? What the heck?
I don't understand that though.
Good
my
one.
God.
Good one.
I would have never
Good one.
thought of him.
No.
Karen, was that you?
That was me.
Well done.
Good job.
Good job, Sharon. I'm eating that yogurt. It's,
Yeah, I want to eat some too, but I can't.
you should. Why?
I had pizza for y'all.
Okay, here's for the chat. When does Friday come before Thursday?
Oh, I know that.
It's for the chat, Al.
That's the easy one.
Can't tell us, Al.
I know.
Gotta keep the secret.
I know.
When does Friday come before Thursday?
Let me know when I can say it.
You can't.
Okay.
That's too much taboo.
I know it, I know it, I know it. And farm wife.
Never. No, in the dictionary. I'll give it to you within the dictionary.
Oh, wait.
Alphabetical order.
That's
Let
what
me
I
say it.
was listening to with
Can I say it?
Yeah.
When I left, oh, I had the answer and I just forgot. Wait.
We already have the answer, Al.
I didn't know where I was going. I'm not looking at the chat. Let's see. When I left, I didn't know where I was going. I just had the answer. Wait, you.
No, that's the other one you're thinking of.
Oh, what was the question?
Columbus.
When does Friday come before
Oh, I
Thursday?
know. In the alphabet.
Well, in
No.
alphabetical order.
Well, yeah, alphabetical
right?
order. Yeah. Yeah, alphabetical order.
And she accepted in the dictionary as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
You're
Okay,
right.
here you go. Here's the panel. If you want me to live, feed me, but never let me drink. What am I?
Oh,
Fish. Goldfish.
Nope.
A gremlin?
Nope.
I thought of the gremlins too.
can you say it again, Carolyn, please?
If you want me to live, feed me, but never let me drink. What am I?
I hear Jeopardy music playing. Mm-hmm. I can't think of it.
Is this our question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What's the answer?
I don't know because I wasn't paying
Just wait a
If you
little
want
while.
me to
If you
live,
want-
feed me,
Julianne says
but
my
never
ex.
let me drink.
Just wait a little while, a few more minutes.
Julianne says my ex.
What doesn't drink though?
It's not a
What?
person.
No, it's not a person.
You want me to live, feed me, but never let me drink.
A fire.
Yes.
There you go.
Nice
All right,
word, Nicole.
cool.
Okay, to the
Nice.
chat.
Good job. Good
Good
job.
job.
I don't
If
get it.
everyone drove a red car, what will we have? If everyone drove a red car, what would we have?
Oh, I know the answer to this one.
No, I'm not.
It's it's chat, right?
Chat.
Oh,
And a clue.
this is so easy. Tell me when I can say it. Nobody else gets it.
Barb Olson's in a lot of accidents.
Throw it to the panel. It is so easy.
What part? Red cats.
Wait, can I answer yet?
What's the question one more time? Just read it one more time.
Everyone drove a red car, what would we have?
What would we have?
Correct.
I totally got it. Let me answer.
A heart made wise said a red car. Is she right?
She said red
That's what I
cat.
was gonna say.
What'd she say? No.
Was she
No.
meant red car?
What would we have? A red car. If everyone had a red car, we would have one.
It's not the answer.
What would you have?
I suppose.
A white Elantra.
Oh, never.
What would you do? If everyone had a red car, what would we have?
If the chat gives up, can we
A
answer?
very full car if everyone drove the
I
same.
said, my husband said we would have a red carnation. Right. A red carnation.
Ah!
I thought it was I was gonna say a driver's license.
Okay.
A red
I
car.
said no imagination.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Funny.
Nation.
Who got that one?
Farm wife's husband.
Good job.
All
Good
right.
job, Farm Wife's husband.
Okay. Here's the panel. I have no feet, no hands, and no wings, but I always climb higher. What am I?
But you what?
I have
Thermometer.
no feet, no hands,
Okay.
and no wings, but I always climb higher. What am I?
Spider.
No.
The thermometer.
The temperature?
Nope.
Hmm.
No hands, no feet.
And no wings, no hands, feet, or wings. But I
The stock
always
market?
climb higher.
Oh, I know.
What?
A mountain.
Yeah.
Nope.
A ladder?
Nope.
These are all legitimate answers, really.
Well, I'm sorry, they're not the right answer.
Hmm.
I have no arms, feet, or wings.
And is it arms or hands?
I have no
Arms, feet, or
feet.
wings.
I have no hands. I have no wings, but I always climb higher.
No feet, no hands.
No
No
wings. No rain. No sun.
So it's an inanimate object.
Not a tree. Nope. No. 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 No.
Always climb higher.
Climb higher. Why?
Sun?
Nope.
A clock?
Clock has hands.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Nick said a digital clock does not have hands, but that's
Nick,
not.
go to bed.
A temper? A temper?
Nope.
Wow, I'm stumped. This is a good one.
Yeah.
I'm
Already
stumped.
hear himself when she tells us.
I have no clue.
Wait, let me think.
A hot air balloon.
That's true. That's not the answer.
Calm down, though.
No wings, so it's not a plane.
No wings, no wings, no hands, and
No feet.
no feet.
A helicopter?
Nope. It kind of goes with your last answer.
Oh, a kite. A kite.
Nope.
Oh,
Kind of goes with your last answer.
with the last answer?
I got the last answer.
What was the last answer?
I don't remember. Hell.
Carnation.
No. That was their last answer. Your last
That was the
answer.
last question. Mountaintop, you said.
Oh, what was our last answer?
No, it's not fire.
Grass.
Did you mean my last guess?
Nope.
Oh, her last. I don't know. That's a riddle too.
Wait, don't say it.
Julianne said vine.
Would it be the bot? No.
Gee.
What climbs? No.
No
No.
hands, no
Why?
feet.
I tried, Julianne. It's not vine.
Don't answer yet.
That's not the-
I cheated, Julianne, and I still got it wrong.
Not the temperature. Time?
Age?
That was not a bad answer. Cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to go a little deeper here, and it's not working.
I don't know. I like my answer, thermometer.
What was
but-
your
Exactly.
answer?
Exactly, Annie B.
Smoke.
Smoke! Yes, Andy B. You're a genius.
What? Of
Yay.
course he doesn't have any arms or legs or wings.
And as I'm smoking, you know.
The chat gets all the easy ones. We get the hard ones.
No, that
was hard as heck.
That was hard, but it wasn't really hard if you think about the answer.
You know smoke doesn't have no arms, legs, or wings.
Okay, this is the last one for tonight because I'm getting tired, so it goes for the chat. I cannot speak, but I will always tell the truth. What am I?
But the chat went first, so we get to go last.
Okay, I'll give you one more.
Let's see. What was the question?
That's them first. I'll give you one after that. I cannot speak, but I will always tell the truth. What am I?
Oh, I know what it is. I got it.
I think we think we know what it is, but I don't think it's that.
You
I
think?
think I know what it is.
You think?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I think.
Okay, think.
Oh, I know.
I think I know what it is.
Is it something that's? I'm not gonna take it. Say that. I'm sorry.
It's all your fault, Nicole.
I was gonna ask a question about it, but it's kind of related to the answer, so I stopped immediately.
I know. You're such an angel.
I bet you Nicole and I are thinking the same thing.
I know we are. Does it
Yeah.
start?
Question.
Does it start with a what? Just mouth it to me.
Okay.
No.
Correct, a heart made wise, a mirror.
I was gonna say a
Yes.
lie. I was gonna say a lie detector test.
Oh, I was going to say a mirror.
Nice job, everyone.
I think we can watch a movie tonight.
What is I got this one? Hold on one second, Linda. Let me see. I just thought I had one. Just one second. I'm gonna get there. My last question here. Oh gosh, these are like the same ones. Hold on a minute.
Uh-oh.
This is. I'm not kidding around. There are two of the exact questions in here.
But also a breakout room to discuss the thing.
That is so
Oh, no, you're
weird.
going to leave?
But they what?
You're going to have a breakout room?
Well,
No,
Oh.
Having a movie.
no, we
Hold
were
on.
gonna watch a movie and maybe because some of us were gonna talk about some stuff.
Oh.
But
Let me
we'll
see
talk about
here.
it.
Hang on.
About it later.
Gotta find one that I haven't given you. Okay. It wears a jacket and loves to keep covered, but it never wears pants. What is it?
Potato.
No.
Where's the jacket?
What? It wears a jacket.
It wears a jacket and loves to keep covered, but it never wears pants. What is it?
A bee?
Can't say it on live.
A
No.
wasp?
This is the weirdest question.
Wear a jacket.
It wears a jacket and loves to keep covered, but it never wears pants. What is it? Potato. No, Annie.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, I don't know.
Jeff
A
guessed.
record? A record?
Jeff guessed.
A record?
Eating Jeff,
No.
it was a panel's question.
Record would have been an answer 20 years ago.
Jeff cheated.
Yeah.
And then Video Reel called out Jeff's cheating.
How did Jeff cheat?
Because Jeff answered.
That's okay. We didn't know it. What's the answer?
Jeff is known as the cheater.
Well, what's the answer? What's the
A
answer?
book.
A what?
Jeff cheated.
A book.
What's the answer?
A book.
A book. Okay.
I
It
like to
wears a
keep
jacket.
covered.
It
Jeff
likes to
ruined
keep
it for
covered.
everybody.
It wears pants.
Why
Yeah,
does it like to
it's
keep
a
covered?
book.
How?
What?
How does a book like to keep covered?
A
A
book
book
Got
cover.
a cover.
A book
Got a
cover.
cover.
Book cover.
You know how bold books have like book covers?
But that's not being covered.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a-
the book.
Yeah, it covers.
Would
the
you like
pages.
I could give you the address, you could argue with them.
Love to.
I could
It's all
give
your
you
fault,
an
Jeff.
address,
It's all
you
your
can
fault.
argue with them. Okay. All right, well. Oh my gosh, that guy is always, oh boy, you talk about that guy.
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing.
Carol?
One of these creators is spreading all the People magazine lies. I thought he was better than that. He's not. Okay.
What'd he say?
He's doing the pizza thing. I think he's done every single lie that's come out. And there's absolutely no need for it because,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really sad, but it'll come back.
That's embarrassing.
Remember when you did all the People magazine lies? Yeah. We do too. Okay, so anybody, all right, everybody have a nice night. Do one more for all of us.
Yeah.
One more for all of
Oh,
us.
boy.
And hit the like, please, guys. It would mean
Okay.
so much if you would hit the like for us.
One more for all of us. I'd like to get those likes up to 100 if you'd like me to do one more, you know.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Please, guys.
Come on, guys. I already hit it.
Not moving. It's not moving.
Hit the like.
At least get like 2 more likes or 3.
There's 2
Wow.
more. Come on, you can do a little better than that. That's ridiculous.
2 more, right?
Ridiculous.
Everybody
100
obviously liked it
likes.
because they've been here till this hour.
Like
I know.
and subscribe.
There we go.
Like and
no.
subscribe.
I'm so glad you hung out with us, guys. That was really fun.
Okay, here's the question.
Stop trying to get
Come
rid
on,
of me,
let's
Nicole.
get to
I'm
100.
filled with fans.
Be a member, watch a
I'm
movie.
missing.
You're what? Can you repeat
I'm
that?
filled with fans, but rarely
with fans?
windy. What am I?
Stadium.
Stadium.
That was not even fair. You didn't even give the chat a chance.
Oh, I thought it was everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, but it's not fair. The chat could never get their answer in that fast.
That was
Wait.
too easy.
I'll do another one because that was yours. Now I'm going to give the chat one alone.
Oh
More of a
man, I'm
challenge.
sorry.
No, not
Make it a
fair.
challenge. Make it a challenge. A
No,
harder.
because you guys
Never
answer
win.
too quickly.
I didn't answer too
I didn't
quickly.
know- I did.
Linda, good job.
What has to be answered over and over again without ever without ever asking a question?
Can I say it?
I know,
No.
I know.
No, you're not allowed. You've all
No.
been bad. No, no, no.
Bad panel members.
Bad panel members.
Yeah.
Bad.
Bad panel members.
Oh, George, I think I got it. Wait, what was the question?
Really?
What has to be answered again and again,
Oh, okay.
over and over, but never asks a question.
I got it. I got it.
Ask the question over
Is this for
and
everyone or no?
No.
It's for the chat.
Aw.
No, weird timeout.
These are a bunch of whiners.
That's what I said. This was stupid a couple of days ago. It wasn't fair. Sassy says not fair, but but the panel, Sassy, and the chat have had different questions.
Sassy, we rotated.
Sassy's pissed. She's like, it's not fair.
The harder
I
the question.
You don't
the answer
play
again.
fair. She's taking
That's
the
why I
ball.
said this was
She's
stupid a couple
taking-
days ago.
I-
It wasn't fair between the panel and the chat.
Sassy's taking her ball and she's going home, folks.
All right.
I've had.
She's not
I have
playing
the
with
answer,
your
but
this
I forget
bad
the question.
panel anymore. Bad panel. I'm not playing with you anymore.
Oh,
Guess what, Sassy?
You're
If it makes you
faster
feel-
and better, and you'll always win.
If it makes
what
you
has
feel
what?
any
Can you repeat the question?
What has to be answered over and
Oh, okay.
over,
I got it.
but
I got
never
it.
asks a question?
I got it.
Has it.
Jeff has it. Nope, wrong.
Wrong.
Nah.
Jeff is
I think
wrong.
I know.
I know. What did Jeff say?
He's wrong. He said a phone.
Okay, I know what it is.
That's incorrect.
I think I do too.
Sassy, it's yours.
Come on, Sassy.
Come on,
The
Sassy.
ball's
we're
in your
gonna
court,
wait.
Sassy.
You know what?
Come on, Sassy, get the answer.
You
Go
can
ahead.
do it. You
This
can
is
do it,
not
Sassy.
This
fair.
one's
Oh,
easier.
you
the
just
moment
woke up,
through.
Flo. Come on, you having
Is this an
coffee?
easy answer, Carolyn?
Oh.
I think it's easy. I thought it was very easy.
Stomping my feet.
I have. the
I
answer.
know you were
I have the
stomping.
answer.
I could hear it.
And we
It's
all
not
heard it.
fair. It's so stupid
Yes.
with those stupid panel members. I
was trying
can't
to sleep
stand
in
those
the room
panel
and she
members.
was
They're so
stomping all
stupid.
around.
They're always on the stupid panel, always with the
Clock
stupid
on the wall kept
answers.
shaking.
Can't stand those panel
It was
members.
such a
Yuck,
long
yuck,
night.
yuck.
Such a long night.
I have the
Stayed
answer.
up forever.
Oh, Jeff.
A doorbell. Yes, Jeff
I
got
was
it.
just gonna say that.
Well, they got you.
Ding, ding, ding. Congratulations, Jeff.
Oh, well.
Congratulations. Jeff.
Congratulations, Jeff.
You got the last question.
Do we sound
I could play
sincere?
this all night.
I don't think you're a cheater, Jeff H, if it's worth
Come on,
it.
we only need 9 more likes.
You don't think who's a
Not
cheater?
what she said.
100.
Jeff H. You said, you're a cheater, Jeff H. Cheater.
He was a cheater earlier
What? Well, what?
Well,
It's okay.
because he answered a question that wasn't his.
But
He
he
gave
couldn't
me the
help
answer.
it.
Oh, we were playing some games, Flow on the Go. You know, everybody gets very competitive, and there's some spoiled sports that don't know how to play fair.
If we go on vacation, we have to play these kinds of things.
Yeah.
So we can.
We could play everything. Oh my god, we could play Sharon. We could play charades. We could do anything. We'll be in person. We're gonna do our choreograph dance on the beach.
Kevin's going to do the counting.
We
5,
go, if
6,
we ever find
7,
a
8.
place to stay.
I'm really excited. This is for real. This is really happening.
I know, but we gotta find a place to stay with it, don't have
Yeah, I know. We have to.
94. Come on.
Come on, 5 more likes is all we need.
Come on. 6. Come on.
We're almost there.
Please.
If you hit the
So
like,
other people can see us.
if you hit the like, you will have good luck for the rest of your life.
Well, okay, I would be hitting it right about now.
Carolyn, you can hit it.
Yeah, Carolyn.
Yeah.
Carolyn, hit your own mic.
No, she can't.
I
Why?
Why not?
I don't think she's supposed to, actually.
What do you
I don't know.
mean? Even the president can vote. Like, they can vote for themselves. Like, if they're running.
Vote for themselves.
Well, they do. They bring the
They
official
do.
vote.
Do you
They're
think they vote for
"Whoa."
someone
Yeah.
else? Yeah.
You're right.
It always feels stupid, though, voting for yourself, doesn't it?
You have to. It's
I know, but it
part
always
of
feels
the
stupid, doesn't it?
procedure. No,
But
it's
then-
part
then
of
Who
you
did you
have to
vote
say-
for? I voted for
You have to
myself.
have confidence
I would
in
vote-
yourself.
I would
so-
vote for
96.
myself.
Come
I
on.
would
4 more.
I would vote for myself completely. You need to vote
Come
for
on.
yourself.
It's just
trying
3
to.
likes. I promise. 3 more and I'll put my shirt back on.
Please, please,
Oh.
please. Pretty please.
96. Come on.
No, I'm not promising any Magic Mike stuff
How many
here.
do we need now, Linda?
96.
6?
96 more?
No, we need 4 more.
4.
4, just 4 is so easy.
Just 4
Just hit the
people.
like.
Why
Not
free
yet.
tax
How much
USA?
fun we had tonight.
Straightforward.
Okay, maybe a little dance.
People.
They
There
know
we
they're
go.
gonna have good luck for the rest of their lives. This
100
video.
likes.
This video is gonna have more
Come on.
likes than any video because of that. The good luck thing for the rest of your life.
140
For the rest
people
of your
in here.
life.
Jeff, stop telling us your age.
Nine,
Right.
It's
come
not
on,
nice.
it's gonna be the 100th one.
We got 100.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
Yay!
We love you
Thank
guys.
Hopefully
Thank you.
Jeff-
so much.
101.
We jumping
Oh,
They
in.
know they're gonna have good luck for
Nice.
the rest of their lives. This
100
video.
likes.
This video is gonna.
101 and the members get to see a movie. It's been like a long time, like 11 days.
We're gonna watch Megan with the evil doll.
Does anybody have the 2020 episode? Of
I don't
Brian?
want to see any
Yeah, it was
more
a Dateline.
tonight about this.
Okay, Jeff, I will.
I go to
Um,
sleep with a clear head.
I'll put it back on, Jeff.
I cannot.
Some other killer.
It was only for the ratings, sir. I promise. Only for the ratings.
Alright. Tomorrow's Friday.
130 watching. Come on.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Alright.
It got
let's see.
crazy. My heart got pumping. It was like a cardiovascular
It
I
workout.
couldn't
so
think of the chief's
crazy.
name. All I could think of was the little butler, and I had talked about him on here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember, Linda.
Okay, the cheese stands alone. Hi, Barbosa, don't believe in him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Robert
very good.
Collier, I Am the Cheese. I read that book in school.
that was just came up from KGW. I don't know. Okay.
Debbie D says I'm behind.
Please tell me where
Always.
Come on Dover, move your blooming arse is from. What?
Movie trivia.
Oh, and please someone tell me Come on Dover, move your blooming arse is from. It's movie trivia. And please someone tell me where Come on Dover, move your blooming arse. Oh, she wants to know a movie that says that.
Oh, I thought she was telling me to move my blooming arse.
Come on.
I don't know what was
Come
happening.
on Dover,
I moved a
move
little
your
bit.
blooming arse. I don't know. I've
I did.
never heard that.
My brain broke for
You really enjoyed it? I'm glad, Norma. I have another Norma, too, that I'm trying to remember her name, too. Another Norma, too. There's a couple
Isn't that
Normas.
a pretty name, though, Norma? That's a beautiful
Glad you had a
name.
good time, Norma. Everybody? All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming in and playing with us.
Night,
Yeah.
everybody.
Keep those
Bye.
YouTube streets on your
Bye.
toes.
Peace.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, Jeff. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Love you.
What is a man does standing up, a woman does sitting down, and a dog does with... Oh, come on, Jeff. Stop
That's
that.
not
This
what
is
you
a
said.
family channel, Jeff.
Yeah,
Did I
it's
get him out of there?
It's a family
Get out of
channel.
it.
No.
No, it's not what
Say
you said.
goodnight, Jeff.
House Jeff
Like that.
is the answer. House.
time to go upstairs, Jeff.
Your wife's calling you, Jeff.
She's calling.
It's enough State
Your
Farm.
wife's calling
What are
you.
you